I got it in my notes.
Hello, guys. You see me? Damn.
Oh my god, they see her.
Hello.
Oh my goodness. It's Yari.
It's Yariko.
Yariko.
Oh my god. I don't see the game. Give me a second.
Yariko and the
There
Untold
we go. I see it.
Nightmares.
Wait a minute.
What do you mean by that? Oh fuck! I need to post the thing on Twitter. Okay, B. Have a good one. Thank you for coming. Bye bye.
Bye.
Wait a minute. Oh man, I was so sleepy early, but thank God for tea.
I was starting to get sleepy too. I was like, fuck. I need something. I have a Red
I need
Bull with me.
caffeine.
Yeah.
Wow, I cannot believe we're on episode 90. This is very crazy.
Oh, no wonder I couldn't hear music anymore. I was just like, what the fuck? I closed it by accident.
Wow. Wow.
Um,
Wow.
Who gave the recap last week?
That
it you,
was
Yari?
myself.
You don't even know?
I thought I had it in my notes and I didn't write it down.
That was me.
Hold on.
I did the recap last week. Because Time said that they couldn't because they couldn't remember or something. And I was like, oh, don't worry, baby. I'll do it. Hey, Slappy Stick Homeboy, welcome. How are you?
How's it going?
Wait. Did I say that? Did you pause the music? Or is it because you left? I don't know. I cannot hear it. Let me refresh the page.
Oh, there we go.
I'm fine. How are you? I'm doing okay. We're just getting ready to play some D&D.
Alright, reasons. Give me a recap. Give me a recap of last week. Because Yari did it last week.
Oh, fine.
Yeah.
I have to.
You have to. It's in the contract,
I mean, if you don't
bro.
want to, Yari could just take the fucking.
I could do it.
Yeah.
So last time the party was still going down the boat towards Grecklestock, and Jeff decided to think, hey, we're on a boat. Now would be a good time to try to sanctify or undo the desecration on this blade. And so I'm gonna do it right on the ship. Things starting getting weird. The vibe was a little off. So Stiggy came down, and then Citri came down, and then Vincent came down, and they all saw what's going on. Apparently, someone didn't want that happening, and it caused demons to summon us to summon demons. But it's okay. After long combat and a wonderful use of the silence spell, they were defeated.
That was funny. Yeah.
While also crippling the cleric. But it crippled them too.
It's gonna be fine. They're gonna be fine, bro. Don't worry about it.
After that, everything was starting to go well. We got a bead of some mutagen thing from the dagger after it was cleared of its obsidian to more of a moonstone. We had 2 barrels of oozes, and we got the demon bodies, which we've mostly gotten rid of all but one, which I thought we could keep and give to Ember. I think was her name, right? Or Amber. And then after that we arrived at Grecklestock, where we parted ways from Horgar, and he gave us a little thing of a guide to show us around the place, to show us to the inn.
Yeah.
Told us the location of the library with the stone giants inside of it, and also give us a little stone tablet that will allow us to access it, actually.
Yeah.
And then it was after that we split ways from Horgar, and with our guide's help, we went to the shop of the lucky little Duragard we wanted to talk to, and give the demon corpse to. And here we are, outside her shop. After we gave her the corpse, she cut the tongue out to learn languages from it.
Well, you're in the shop. You're like
Yeah,
basically.
yes, I said.
Yeah.
No, you said outside the shop. You're in the shop.
Mario, stop talking. I'm giving the recap. Thank you.
Yeah, Mario, what the fuck, man? Who are you?
Look
Who
at
are
me.
you even? Are you the DM?
I'm the DM.
How dare you?
You find yourself in a tavern, Mario. Roll for initiative.
That's funny.
Yeah, we're handing it over the corpse of the demon, which her name was Ember or Amber?
Amber. Amber.
Amber. Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah.
And Amber cut its tongue out, so that and she was saying that's like a great way to learn languages. I think also before we got back to Grucklestook, we also found out that Inigo killed his brother.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And that's why there was such a strong reaction of him like reacting to Vincent's true face.
That was an experience.
Yeah, that was actually an experience there. And so we've kind of I think we've kind of buried Inigo back into his shell as he was getting out of it.
Mm-hmm. I mean, we had
Sadly,
to tie him
but-
up and stuff.
Yeah, we had to tie him up, but after talking about it and making him go through it and understanding is that he did kill his brother. But we don't want to make it look like he was doing it out of malicious intent. Clearly, there was something weird going on. And you should always react with your sword.
Exactly.
Yeah. Then after that, we got to Grucklestook and did everything there, and here we are inside Ember's shop, talking about things. And well, let's see what we do this week, I guess.
Oh.
Yeah.
So you guys are by Amber's shop here.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna put this on. You guys are by Amber's shop here, and she just sliced this tongue out of the rock here. You guys handed her some dragon scales. You wanted to. Did you like? You said that you specifically wanted armor of some sort, right?
Who, me?
Or you in general, like the royal you.
I mean, we have a bunch of like dragon hides, so I'm assuming it would be useful for armor. Probably. Unsure.
I mean,
I'll
I
let
guess
Amber decide. I guess.
Oh, okay. So you're just kind of letting her do whatever with it, or?
I mean, she has to know her shit, right?
But yeah.
Right? She's been recommended.
Well, I well, I mean, more in the sense of like, so you guys just handed her the scales and stuff, like, are you just like do something with this, do whatever?
No, I mean, I don't know. Okay, this question.
Yes.
Are you asking me to look for a magic item and tell you, oh, I
No,
want that?
I'm literally just saying because since we ended at a really like weird, like kind of janky bit at the end there. It's like we didn't. I more so mean kind of getting back into that. You guys handed her like the dragon hides and everything. And basically, you were like telling her, "Oh, like I know you're handing it over, but I don't know if you guys like talked at all about like what you wanted."
I mean, we haven't really decided, I guess, but at least for the dragon hide, I assume it would be useful for some kind of armor or shields or
Many
whatever.
things can be pulled from the essence of a dragon.
Yeah. As for the teeth. and that kind of thing.
Mhm.
I don't know. It's maybe a weapon.
Okay.
I'll let you decide. It doesn't have to be anything insane. But
Yeah, Mario. How about you be original for once? You know?
Yeah,
yeah,
all right.
Make something.
if it's more easy for you, we could look for a magic item. You just say like I don't know.
Oh no, if
Some
you're saying like no, I'm this isn't me like struggling to come up with something. This is more
oh,
so
okay.
like I wanted to know what it was that you guys were.
I
If
mean,
anything, this is more kind of bringing it back to just trying
mhm.
to get back into the flow of like what the fuck was going on of like
Oh, okay. Yeah, no.
Mhm.
It's like we gave her the things, and we assume and trust that she knows her shit. Basically,
Mhm.
basic.
Yeah.
In the great scheme of things, that's yeah.
I mean, yeah. I mean, she made the Hellhound cloak thing, so
Yeah, yeah, because it's so I guess basically at this she would probably bring up like she goes, oh, so you want a custom order? You want to get something special done?
That would be very nice. Yeah. And if you
Okay.
can, if you can handle these materials, we've been looking for someone with your skills for a while.
Oh, I could definitely do something with these.
Hell yeah.
She'll get like a grin on her face about it, and she goes, yes, yes. For work like this, I tend to work for about 20 gold pieces an item, but you have a lot of material here.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm. I'll cut you a deal.
Yeah.
If you let me get this off your hands and let me use whatever is left behind, um, I'll make everything for about 10 gold pieces. How's that sound?
Sold.
Perfect. I'll take it.
10 gold pieces is what, one platinum,
Yeah.
right?
yeah.
No. Or
Yes.
wait. Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Sorry. Yes.
So I was like, what?
Absolutely. I like had to think about that for a fucking second, where I was like, no, yeah.
The only thing you
The only
changed
thing
was the
is
conversion
silver.
between
Yes, it's only
silver
silver.
Yeah.
and gold.
Yes.
Okay. So we still have the other day I was doing math because I fucked up the math.
Mhm.
And I made my spell cost. I calculated it as if it was gold instead of silver because I was stupid. But
Oh, I see. Yeah.
yeah. Now we still have 194 platinum. I just like
Oh,
just
really?
from the
Nice. Hell yeah.
spells. I just used 3 platinum and 4 gold.
Yeah,
we're
fuck
hella
yeah.
rich.
Yeah, I don't remember how much you guys spent on the other thing. Do you remember? Reasons?
I went for like at least maybe I want to say either 10 or I want to say 10 platinum.
Okay, minus 10 platinum. You know, I'm just gonna put it all in the same bracket here. So we have minus 13 platinum, and I think time also bought some things, right?
Yeah, time also bought some things.
Yeah.
We had
Yeah.
the plus 2 weapons. I had the polar collapsing plus 2 weapons.
Mm-hmm.
Hellhound cloak, eagle whistle,
Mm-hmm.
marble elephant, and the earth slug. And I think that came to about close to 10 platinum.
Okay.
I want to
Yeah,
say.
let's round up to 10. I'm gonna add the platinum we just paid, so 14. Um. Okay.
Also, does Mario? I have a question.
Oh, yes.
Does she seem to have already have some finished items?
She does have some items here.
Ooh,
Yeah,
man.
I wanna see
I'd
the
like to take a
store.
little gander at that.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Okay.
take a look at what you already have.
So I do have very popular item I can show to you. I have a collection of tongues.
Oh,
Um, so far, languages that I have consist of uh, Elven, Dwarvish, and Common. The tongues go about 5 gold pieces each.
okay. And how do you learn the language from the tongue?
Oh, you eat it.
Oh,
Mmm. Tasty.
I think I'll skip that.
You sure? Very useful
Yeah.
down here.
Uh, no,
Besides that,
no, fine.
um,
Oh wait, question. Did she use
yes.
the tongue that had the infernal thing?
Oh, she sliced it off, but it like she would actually she would also throw that in there. Sorry, she
Okay,
would bring
okay.
up. She would basically bring up she has common, as in more. If anything, she wouldn't call it common. She would call it. We have topside language. We have some elves. We have dwarvish, and we have fiendish tongues. Um, I've wanted to get giant, but well, that'd be a lot. Like for the person, I mean, like I could get that done, but one, it would be difficult to find a giant to take it from. Cause a lot of
Yeah.
problems. And two, it would be very difficult for a normal person to consume the tongue. It'd be a lot. It'd be a lot. It'd be a lot. Um, Besides that, uh, I have these shrieking greaves.
Hmm?
Um,
Sorry, what do those do?
They scream, but they let you run very fast.
Okay.
So basically, explanation. Greaves have 3 charges. While wearing these greaves, you can use a bonus action to expend 1 charge to increase your walking speed by 30 feet. You have advantage on dexterity saving throws. These effects last for 1 minute. Um,
Mm.
Added thing I'm doing to them, they scream really loud.
Is it now when you say they scream? Do they scream on activation or do they scream on the whole minute?
Activation. So, or I would say the whole minute, like the whole time they're
Oh my
working,
god.
it's like
Oh,
fucking
that's even
screeching.
worse.
Jesus Christ.
But you get 30-foot movement. If you can run really fast, it's all right if people know where you're at.
Right.
It's huh.
I also have these horseshoes. Horseshoes. They make the horse run. Sorry, I thought I was saying something stupid.
They
These
make
also
the
scream
horse
when they make your
run.
horse run really
I
fast.
was gonna fucking
But your
say that.
horse is gonna
They make
be
your horse
screaming.
run really fast, but they scream.
Oh my fucking god, bro, what the heck?
Anything that doesn't scream in your store?
No.
Everything screams. It's the screaming
I
store.
have these gauntlets. They make
It's
you
the
run really
screaming
fast.
Got it.
depot.
Gloves of thievery. They scream as long as you wear them.
They all have little mouths on them.
Jesus Christ.
him.
Yeah, she'll say,
Mm.
besides that, I have these, I'm so tempted to say it. Fuck, hold on. So, I have these horseshoes, and, they make your horse run even faster. Uh, these are horseshoes of speed.
Um,
That'd be nice for Maury,
uh,
wouldn't it?
yeah, I think I'll buy those.
They're about 5 gold pieces.
5 gold pieces? Okay, I'll take
Yeah.
them. I'll take them. I'll take them off your hands.
Yeah.
Here.
Along with that, if you're a horse lover, I have this harness. I call it an all-terrain harness. I actually use it on my horse.
What does he do?
Well, actually, I have to pull out a thing to tell you the specifics.
Oh, did it do that thing where it could like adjust to like the different like environments?
Yeah,
and stuff?
basically, it can do 2 things.
Right.
It can basically it can let your horse have an aquatic speed and breathe underwater, or it can let them
Okay.
fly.
Also, okay.
That's pretty sick.
Interesting. How much is that?
This one goes for 10 gold pieces.
Well, I'll buy it.
Bum, 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 bum. I will give you the specifics soon enough. I need to find.
Yeah, no worries.
fucking-
You can paste them
Yeah.
on Discord.
Yeah.
I'll drop them on my character sheet.
Besides that, I have these gauntlets. These came from an Umber Hulk. She will. There'll be these like really like straight up like it is the forearm of an Umber Hulk that has been like refitted. Like you could see the inside has like it has like something more comfortable like leather and stuff inside, and she fits her hand into it, and you watch it shrink around and kind of take more of the shape of her hand. So it's just like this little chitin over her forearm, and she goes, "These let you dig just like an Umber Hulk."
Right.
And I mean, on top of that, it'll make your more durable, I should say. So basically, short explanation. Just fucking. You got +1. They'd give you a +1 for unarmed.
I mean, we could buy that for Amaru if we find them.
These ones are also 5 gold pieces.
Yeah, we can buy that for Amaru.
I'll buy them for Amaru. We're gonna take that, and we're gonna take that, and we're gonna take that.
We're just gonna do exactly what we did with Celeste. Clean you out.
Yeah. Yeah.
Besides that, they also have a they would go. I also have this boomerang.
Okay.
Basically, what it does is it has some runic symbols on it, and it's been referred to by this one I had gotten from an associate, but they referred to it as the storm boomerang. Basically, you can throw it and it has storm-like abilities to it. It can like in game terms, this basically does a like it will when it hits something, it'll do thunder damage. Could potentially stun creatures from like long range. So it's like you fucking throw boomerang. It'll do like 1d4 bludgeoning, but 3d4 thunder on top.
Okay.
Um, and if you miss, it just flies back to your hand.
Hmm.
Um,
I'm actually interested in that.
That sounds nice.
How much for that?
um, this will be about 15 gold pieces.
15. We'll get it. We'll get it. It's okay.
I'll take that.
I'm making the notes of what we are spending, by the way.
Yeah, no worries, no worries. And besides that, should you have any sort of carcasses that you might find interesting, I can always make things out of them. Uh, I do about 20 gold pieces, as I said before, for custom work.
Okay.
And that's how I've actually made a couple items, like the harness. Basically, I usually grab some sort of flying creature and some sort of aquatic creature, and I make a harness out of it.
I see.
For yes, yes, yes. But yeah, besides that, I just have the tongues. If any of those would interest you.
Excellent. I mean, I'll. Wait, let me check something. Let me just check. I mean, I guess I could take the one that she made for us right now, the Infernal one.
The
If that
infernal.
one's,
Yeah.
yeah.
5 gold pieces for one of the tongues.
Oh, isn't she like dropping that for us on?
Oh, you want to fucking
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
yeah.
5 gold pieces. Yeah. It's
Oh, that's
fine.
true because you guys did bring it. Yeah. No, she'll gift it.
Okay.
You guys brought her. You brought her a gift. She could make something out of it.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. I mean, I'm gonna if it's okay with you guys, I'll take it.
I only need to know one dwarven word, and I know it already.
Well,
I'm
is it
pretty sure throughout the
Infernal?
entire. I'm pretty.
Technically infernal. You basically know infernal and abyssal.
Infernal Abyssal.
I'm pretty sure throughout the most of the posts for boat ride, you're hearing Jeff go like toot in dwarven, and as a way of practicing.
Don't say it too loud.
I'm pretty sure I have to have my hand on. Oh, it's in another dimension, so it won't hammer it. It's in the bag of holding. It'll be fine.
Yeah. It's fine. It's fine.
No, don't need dwarven. Not gonna eat a tongue to learn a language.
Why not?
I'm gonna do it the normal way with a green bird holding a gun to my head. Like everyone else. Also, I know deep speech because of the slug now, so that's kind of neat.
Oh yeah.
Listen, the farthest I'll go is putting something in my ear. Fuck.
Okay. Very good, very good. Hey Remy, thank you for the hydrate.
Hey Remy, how's it going? Thanks for stopping by. But yeah.
Mhm.
Is there anything else that you guys would like to get here?
I think probably not. I mean, we gave her the materials. We bought some items. I think we should be pretty much all set. I think. No, I don't know about you, Richie.
I'd like the boomerang.
Yeah, I
you guys
did.
got it.
I did put it. Yeah.
I think the
I
only
put it
thing you
in.
guys haven't gotten are the shrieking greaves, the screaming shoes.
I could find it
Yeah.
being helpful with stuff. I think I'll also look into that.
Oh,
I'm
how
gonna
much
take the
is that?
shrieking greaves. Those are 10
Yeah.
gold pieces.
Okay, so there we go.
I don't know. Maybe it'd be great to have like Vincent or Inigo or Miro to have them to like get into combat if they want to get into combat.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
Of course, they're gonna have to live with the whole shrieking thing.
Oh man, that's the.
Oh, that was a nice fucking crunchy one.
These
Yeah.
boots will make you faster, but they scream.
But they do scream.
All right.
Everything in here screams. Everything screams.
The horseshoes
that
make
would
you
be
faster.
a
but they
very
scream.
funny story. It reminds me of Whis from Konosuba.
Yeah, it's fucking,
Everything she sells is like something cool and also something super shitty.
It's like the fucking, it's like the fucking choker where it's just like
the choker.
oh yeah, you make you make a wish, and if you're able to make it come true, the choker comes off. If you don't make it come true within a week, it will kill you. So you have to make your own wish.
Yeah, you have to work your ass off to make it come true. It's amazing.
I love this stupid thing.
Just
like
like
women
like
who take diets really like it.
It's so fucking stupid.
Just thinking of the.
Oh my god.
Just an answer to the thing is like, is there anything in the store that doesn't scream? They pull out a ring. Yeah, it does something, but it also moans.
It moans when you put it on. Damn, bro.
Moans when you put it on and take it off.
That's fucking wild. Any horror?
Well, yeah. You would see if that's all you guys wanted, I'm gonna remove this corpse for now.
Yeah, fuck that corpse.
Yeah, well, don't actually, but
no, I mean not in that way, bro.
What the fuck, Citry?
That's wrong. Out of character, man. Jesus. That's not Citry. That was me saying it. Anyway.
Yeah, use Citry.
Oh my god.
Shut up. But yeah. You guys would be able to leave the shop. You would see your little dwarf friend here, waiting outside. While you guys are out
before. Oh, sorry. Go on.
Oh no, you
just reminded you. I did ask them before that about the library. So. Yeah.
Oh yes, yeah. If anything, he would say, "Oh well, library.
Yeah.
There's Graven Hollow. That is the library that's around here, but well, you got the permission from the king here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I would advise as you that is a private library. It is where the stone giants do their research. They tend to it, and I guess word of warning. The guard there is. Don't look him in the eyes.
Why not?
Well, I've never tried it myself, but people say that if you look him in the eyes, you die.
The what now? The guard?
The guard, yes.
Is the guard a dwarf?
No.
Where are they then?
Outside the library.
What?
What are they?
What are they?
Oh,
Not
what
where
are they? Oh, what are they? Oh, sorry. They're, I don't know what the fuck they are. They're like a lizard with like a bunch of legs.
Oh, shit.
How many legs?
I know what that is.
I think like 6.
I know what that is.
What's a basilisk?
Yeah. Would Citri know what a basilisk is?
That's a good question, actually.
Or would Jeff?
Jeff might know. I would say basilisk. I would say that basilisk would probably pop up around in the Beastlands, but it's not like your everyday kind of knowledge. I would say both of you can give me history checks. Beat an 18.
Beat an 18. Watch this shit.
Oh,
Boom. Natural one.
oh,
For an
man.
8. Hold on. I get
see
the
if
bonus
I
of plus 10, so that's an 18.
Really?
No.
I was about to say. I was like, really?
Ooh, let's try. Let's go. 17.
Ooh.
One off.
17, pretty close.
Would you let me retroactively use enhance ability so I can have advantage on the roll?
Yeah, I'll allow it. I'll allow it.
Okay.
Do you have anything, Jeff?
I have enhanced ability, but I won't be able to add guidance to it because they're both concentration.
Oh.
But I'll do it. Yeah.
Yeah, you can
I'll
try
do
for
it.
another roll. Try it because I'm letting Citri here do it. Okay.
22.
Yeah, 22.
Let's go. Wait.
Enhance ability.
Enhance
Cool.
ability. I mean, I could give you the guidance if you wanted.
I already passed.
And then
They already got a
and then-
22.
well, imagine I gave you guidance, motherfucker. Well,
Okay.
and then
No,
you and then you
now
give
that
me
I have you.
guidance,
Boop.
and that way,
Okay, 24.
and that way you give me guidance, and then we
Why-
both use guidance. We guide each other, you know. We
Why
guide
would I
each
do
other
that,
to
though?
victory.
I already have the answer.
So.
You can make your roll.
Okay, I'm going. History.
This just doesn't make any sense. I'm focusing on enhance ability. I can't cast guidance.
You're so close to where the other.
Wow, I'm so angry right now. Wait,
Well-
what's the other spell that gives you proficiency in that shit?
Borrowed knowledge gives you proficiency. in
Oh,
this.
that's the one I wanted to use actually.
Borrow
that's
knowledge.
Yeah.
Okay, you draw knowledge from
Because-
spirits, choose skill.
That gives me proficiency, and that means on my
That would turn
17.
the 17 to like a 21.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll allow it. I'll allow it.
Okay.
Fucking, yeah. So basically, both of you then would know that, from your own knowledge, a basilisk is the, these weird little, like, lizard creatures. They got, like, 6 legs. They turn things to stone. Little as in smaller, probably, than most of the other creatures you might assume. Like,
Are
these guys...
Like probably like
I
a
thought
they're
they were
human.
mastiff or
They're like
something.
they're about like humanish size. Like
Yeah.
they're
Yeah, they're like a swamp puppy.
Yeah, basically. They're like little swamp puppies. They're like
Little
little
swamp.
pooches. They're little
Yeah.
cuties.
Yeah, they go bark bark and get pets.
Yeah, they go.
Yeah.
So basically what you know about them is they can turn things to stone, but they
Mm-hmm.
don't like it's not a decision of being able to do it at will. It is a thing of anything that they look at, any living thing, they can turn into stone.
Mm-hmm.
A basilisk.
Oh, I think that's what it's called.
You have a basilisk. Basilisk. That is a guard to
Well,
the
I
library.
don't have it. It's the librarian's guard.
Is it trained?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, they tell him what to do.
Right. Okay. How can we get in contact with the librarian? So
So from what I know is you show the basilisk your pass, and he lets you through.
oh, okay. Oh, then it shouldn't
Oh
be a
wait, I was
problem.
wrong. They don't have 6 legs. They have fucking 8 legs. I'm looking at the art.
Yeah,
again.
they have a yeah. Hey, dipshit, welcome. I love that name, man. It's so funny.
I thought you were calling me a dipshit. Hey, dipshit, welcome.
No,
I thought you
that's,
were like, yeah, you're welcome, dipshit.
that's their name.
Fucking
Bro,
ridiculous.
I swear,
It's
chat.
just I
I
just
swear.
didn't notice them in chat, so I was
Listen,
just like,
listen.
all
I'm gonna
right,
move
well.
my face so you can see in the chat over there. That's their name. Hey, Saku. Oh god, it is a it's Chef Kiss.
I do really
so
love
good.
that fucking name. That's really good.
It is very funny. I love
it. Sorry. Yeah, he'd be
Oh
like,
my gosh.
yeah, that thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, basically what you guys know, it turns things into rock and it eats it.
Okay. That sounds about right.
Mm-hmm.
Well, lead the way then. Ah, fuck, what was his name?
You never asked. His name
See, I
is.
did ask.
Did you?
You said
I'll say
their
his name is
name.
Gordon.
I think Gordon. I'm pretty sure it was
Yeah,
something
his
else.
name's
But
Hey, Gordon, what's your
whatever.
deal?
Name's
What's your
Goku.
backstory?
Thank you for the vid.
What's your favorite color? What's your
Dipshitian.
prominent hand?
I
Come on.
appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Thanks for the.
Ow. Also, thank you for the hydrate.
All right, Gordon, here's a little bit of a hypothetical right now. Ketchup doesn't exist. What else are you going to put on your rice?
What's
Wait,
rice?
you put ketchup on your rice?
No, I saw like a thing that just said that.
Yeah. I have feelings about it. Anyway.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm like 100% sure that you gave him a name before. Like,
this is a man.
Him, motherfucker. Jesus
No, I don't think
Christ.
we've ever asked for a name.
I did ask. I always ask for
Nah,
names.
because
Well,
I remember.
It's either you may have asked, but you just never got an answer.
No, I remember
No.
Mario said something. I'm
He
pretty
didn't,
like
though.
I'm gonna
No, I don't
watch the
think
fucking
so.
bot.
I don't think you
hate
did.
all. I hate you all.
Because I was thinking about it last time because I think the funny thing is I remember thinking they're probably gonna ask me for a name and I don't have one on hand, and I was like looking through shit where I was like,
You know what
Fuck
I
would be a good
like to
name.
do for that? Like before the session, I always print a page with a bunch of names.
Yeah, I usually
I usually
do that.
next to
I think the issue is like because I have like a bunch of NPCs that I gave names to,
Mhm.
and it was like a thing of like, oh, I had like 20 or 10 names and I assigned them to specific tokens, and then I was like,
mean,
oh,
yeah.
and then I have like these basic
Why-
ones, and then I was like, fuck.
Did I teach you how to make a roll table for names or no? I don't remember.
I don't think so. It doesn't matter for now.
Yeah.
Gordon,
Regardless.
tell me, Gordon, you like gladiator movies? You ever been to a Turkish prison?
Are you not entertained? I'm sorry, Chad. I'm sorry. We're very serious. We take the game very
It's a
seriously.
very
I swear.
serious game.
Yes.
Do not yell. do not try to. Do not joke with me.
D a very serious thing. We have to be constantly in character all time.
Yeah. Yeah. I would ask Gordon
Gordon.
to take us to the
Hello,
library.
Gordon.
You should give him fucking Gordon Ramsay's voice. It's fucking raw.
It's fucking raw, isn't it?
Isn't it?
Okay, but anyways,
Where's
you guys
lamb
will.
sauce?
He'll seem a bit sheepish about it, but he goes, well, I can lead you towards the library, but there, you have the pass with you, correct?
Yeah, right here.
Yeah, we do have it.
Okay, well, I'll lead you towards the entrance. From what I understand, it's just a straight shot towards the library. And,
Okay. I mean, you can wait for us outside.
Yes, I'll wait outside.
Thank you very much.
Uh,
Do you know by any chance the name of the librarian?
They should. Hold on.
I think it's like multiple people though, isn't it? Like multiple
I
stone
don't-
giants are there.
There are multiple
I
stone
do not.
giants, but I will give you a name.
Okay.
Sorry, just flipping through here real quick. I will say Ermis.
Hermes?
is Ermis is the head.
Thermos.
Thermos. What the heck? What the heck?
Hermes the thermos.
He will say, from what I know, it's Ermis. Ermis seems to be the head librarian there.
Okay. Thank you so much.
And yeah, I'm gonna grab a couple things there. Sorry, adjusting stuff. So as you start to head towards here, you will hear something. I'm gonna grab this and I'm gonna put this here. You're gonna hear something kind of like a faint singing that is going to drift through these halls, or not these halls, like this tunnel, as like a lot of the outside city. Because I can bring you back towards showing you Gracklestuk, like the general outside big map there.
Okay.
We basically start going towards this area over here.
Big map.
Yeah.
Big map.
I actually I put you there. So you guys were like, you had to go down here, down into, I think it was like called Lodiger's.
Lodiger's Trench.
Yes, Lodiger's Trench.
Hey, Morty.
Yo.
Well,
Thank
I'm
you.
more prepared than the DM.
I'm sorry. I have a lot of names to remember for this one.
Sure.
No worries, no worries.
Fucking
How are you doing, Maury? I think the internet should hold up until like 2 a.m. I think at 2 a.m. is like the spicy hour for my internet, probably.
I see.
Unsure, because last two streams where I go to around that time, it kind of died for a while.
No worries.
Unsure. You got gummy worms? Let's go. Nice.
No, they sour. Are they sour?
Sour or sweet?
Are they sour? You guys like sour gummy worms.
Sweet? Okay, nice. I like those too. Sour ones were too expensive?
Damn. Suffering from success.
Yeah, basically, you will hear this kind of low hum, like this like thrumming kind of like reverberating noise out, and you'll hear like a voice kind of singing to itself. It's starting to echo out and slowly get louder, and there's like a point where Gordon just kind of like goes back and he's just like, you here, you all can move forward from here, and I'll wait here.
Okay.
And you
all right.
Hear a little voice singing out.
We'll tell the rest of the party to not look at the basilisk's eyes. Just look at the fucking ground while we walk.
That's good advice. Yeah, basically everyone.
I think they turned you into stone at like 30 feet, right?
Yeah, actually, you are correct on that. There is a 30-foot distance that you need.
Hell yeah.
So I'm going to grab you guys from that other map and just shove you over there. As you're approaching let me see here.
Thank you for the follow, Para BT. Welcome.
Hell yeah.
We're doing D&D tonight.
Please stop being slow, Roll20. Oh man, come on. Don't be shit. Nope. Fuck. Oh, that's gonna be a bitch.
Why?
It's not grabbing the stuff that I wanted to. Okay.
Like the tokens?
Oh, that's fucking why. God damn it. No wonder. Hold on.
Roll later.
I fucking hate this sometimes. Piece
Such a beautiful
of shit.
voice.
Motherfucker. I had this all set up. Now it all went to shit.
Let's go. Sorry.
Perfect. No, you're fine. You're fine. Don't worry about it. That should fucking work, I guess. Of course.
What?
It's like, okay, this thing won't grab, so whatever, it's fine. And then like the moment I put your tokens down, it all like grabs it, and it's just like, great. Now you want to work? Fuck you. Regardless, I'm gonna basically just shove you over here. this scribbled little put together map.
That's a Norker right there.
So, as you approach through here, you will feel this hum in the walls as you start to approach. And you actually hear this kind of singing voice going forward. And you kind of see, you can look out and you can see on the ground that like kind of sketched out line there. Is like the basilisk seems to be following that circular path. You could see like the continued footprint movement, and this song that you hear is kind of what it seems to be singing to itself. And you can see that its gaze just kind of follows along the ground as it goes around here in this circle.
Right. Right. I'm assuming the Umber Hulks and the Norker are...
These are stone. Yeah, sorry, I did not explain that.
Okay.
These things here, these are straight up stone. Like you see two statues of Umber Hulks. You can see like yeah.
Huh?
The Norker that is so basically it is. Actually, I should throw one more here. There's one more thing that would also be
hey time. Hello.
Really big.
Welcome.
You would also see one of these.
Oh wait, time's not there in the BC.
Wait, what happened?
What?
No,
Oh,
time
I
joined
see.
joined the D&D game, but they are not yet in the BC.
Oh,
They
okay.
joined the
I
BC.
see.
Yeah.
But yeah, so basically as you approach here, what you would see is these two Umber Hulks, the Neogi, and you would see the Norker, and they are all stone.
Right.
You would see part of the Umber Hulk to the right here seems to be missing its arms. And you just kind of hear this like little you hear like this thing just kind of singing to itself as it's just moving around on this little path here.
Right.
And basically you would just see it like following along as there is this continued kind of low hum that is going out against the walls. Hello, Time. How's it going?
Hello.
Hello,
welcome,
time. Welcome.
Yeah, you're just in time to get petrified. Let's go.
Yay.
While they're like kind of coming towards us, I'm gonna have that stone tablet out and ready to be like shown.
Oh yeah, I was about to say that.
It's just straight up. It's like, boom, you can read this.
Okay. So yeah, and this tablet's like a pretty decent, like I would say like think of like I would compare it, you know what, to a size that you would be familiar with is like I would say it's like as big as like the player's handbook. It's like it's that kind of big. Like it's a big stone kind of tablet. Surprisingly lighter than you'd think.
Well,
But
I mean, what player's handbook to what? To Pathfinder?
to
D&D?
shut the fuck up.
Oh my god. Get out of here, man.
anyways,
Get out of here.
You'll never get rid of me.
But yeah, so you would have a you'd be able to like put this down. It has the little like giant rune on it, and if you like seeing that it's like going along this line, if you'd like, you could put this down in front of it. It's like,
Okay.
well, I guess at this point, you guys, even before that, at this point, you guys have approached here. There would be a bit of a pause from it. I would assume that it would be able to hear like your footsteps approaching, unless you guys are coming here sneaky.
No, I think it's the footsteps where...
No, normal
all of
footsteps,
our
I
items are
guess.
screaming, and
Yeah, all your items scream. He goes, huh? He looks up. He goes, what's that? He goes,
Most of
the
it
tablet
green.
screams.
Right.
they, so there will be a point where, as they're like
Danny.
moving, you see their little like 8 legs shuffling around, and they like pause like mid motion. You see like the side legs like lifted up, and he goes, "Hello, who is there?"
Wait, time out.
Yeah.
The basilisk speaks?
You hear the basilisk speak.
Oh wow, okay, was not expecting that.
That is not
hello?
normal from what you know.
Hello, eyes closed.
Hello, yes.
What has been normal since
Uh,
we've been down here?
Nothing.
That
Nothing
is a
at
good
all.
point. Yeah.
We have a passage tablet that the king gave us. We're here to meet with the head librarian.
Oh, wait. Place the tablet on the path, and I will be there in just a moment.
Okay,
I do that then.
Jeffrey. Yeah.
You may please stand at least 30 paces away.
Okay.
Away.
All right,
Alright.
move back 30 pace.
He's gonna quickly like, you'll see him like scuttle a little bit. They like pause to see if you guys like move at all,
Mhm.
and then they'll like quickly scurry over and they'll fucking like, they'll like move over towards it.
Oh, fuck, my-
Their eyes are constantly like just staring straight down. Like you can see like they're just kind of like being really careful. They'll look at it and they'll go, "Ah, excellent. You may pass." And they'll like
Thank you.
move one of their legs, kind of like shoving forward, and they go, "You are free to proceed."
Thank
thank you.
you.
Awesome.
And they'll give like a little bow, and yeah.
Oh, do you have a name?
Hold on.
Oh, let me check my list.
No, it's I just put the fucking book down and Veldiscard.
Veldiscard?
Pleased to meet
Veldiscard.
you, Beldiscar.
He gives like a little bow.
Thank you so much for your hospitality.
May I ask your names?
Yeah. My name is Citri.
You may.
My name is Jeffrey.
Jaith. Okay.
Jay.
Jaith.
JFK.
Yeah.
Yes,
You
I
like
just
homies,
get
Jay.
curious. I besides the help, I don't have many that come by. But yes, thank you for indulging me. You may proceed if you wish.
Thank you.
Well, thank you so much. And I guess we'll go on.
Thank you. No, kind of like shove the tablet towards you, and he'll like scuttle off to the side.
Okay. If it's safe, I'll take the tablet back then.
Yeah.
See,
Yeah.
dude, we didn't get petrified today. It's all good.
I mean, if one of us gets petrified, it's okay. I have greater restoration prepared, so
Same. We have two.
Nice.
nice.
Yeah.
We can bring 2 people from being rock hard.
Oh
Great.
wait. No, not that one. You guys would be here.
Okay.
If an erection lasts for more than 4 hours, please contact your local cleric.
What?
Yes, well.
Oh my god. Clerics are sold Viagra? Are you kidding me?
No, they are the cure for it.
Yeah,
Don't worry about it.
it's to save them from being rock hard.
Yeah.
All right. Well, anything? I mean, I'm assuming it's safe to
Yeah,
enter.
you are safe to enter. I would say the doors would be open. As
I
they
will walk inside. I'm assuming this is the head librarian.
You do see someone standing here. You would are not standing here like specifically, but they're kind of looking towards a little.
Like
You will
nothing.
see. Yeah, this thing here.
Okay.
They are standing by this, and you see them holding a long tube. Well, very fucking large compared to you. Let me see.
I mean, they're a giant, so.
Yes.
Oh, they do get bigger.
Mm.
Hold on. For context, these guys look something like this.
Ooh,
No.
that's cool.
Oh my god, they're the Blue Man Group.
Yeah. You would see a tube in his hand about like that, as big as him. These guys are like a good. I'm pretty sure like 20 feet.
So that fucking tube is like person sized.
Oh yeah, easily. It could easily crush someone.
Damn.
Right. That's a big tube.
Yeah, they get to about 20 feet. So basically, he would have this moment where you will see as you guys are like passing in while he's standing here and you all start to pass through the threshold here. There is like this I guess kind of like this obelisk shape that is
Obelisk shape, eh?
yes, a big thing. It is like a clear crystal kind of thing that is in the middle here. And as you start to approach, you see the color of it start to shift and it starts to kind of turn to like a darkish tint. And he will turn over as he hears like the movement of people here. And here goes. He will kind of look, he'll look over towards you, and in giant, he will say, "Hello."
I'll answer in giant. Hello, and do a little bow.
He'll give like a slight like bow and acknowledgement. He goes,
Jeff was just kind of shocked that they do get bigger.
I was not expecting more visitors.
More visitors. Hey, Chrysler, welcome.
Yes.
I will say the king allows entrance. Yeah. Thank you, Chrysler. Thank you for the follow. Welcome.
Oh. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm doing D&D.
Yeah.
Yeah, the king allows entrance, and I was wondering if we could, fuck, what's the word? Peruse? That's the word, right? When you're like looking things.
Yes, this
right?
is fine as long as you don't cause any trouble. Main rules here is we hope that all of our guests are able to inhabit the same space in a nice, peaceful manner. We also ask that
Definitely.
none of the information kept here is damaged.
Definitely.
Kind of like look over towards the party and he goes, you all aspects of dreams?
And what now?
Kind of like, yeah, just kind of say that and like loom over the rest of you. Like he'll just look over. He goes, yes, I've seen your kind before. You come from the land of dreams, I see.
Who's he
Kind of
to?
like scratch it. Like he's kind of like talking to him, almost kind of talking to himself out loud. Like he like scratches at his chin and he goes, well, there is much wisdom to be gathered from dreams. Kind of like it's like this thing of like when he does this he kind of moves over towards you, Citri, and you see him almost like he kneels down to take a good look at you, and he kneels over like it's like you see this fucking massive dude just kind of you feel that like not light, you feel like a thud in the ground as he like kind of leans near you, his head kind of hovers over, he takes a good look at all of you, and then he gets back up and he goes, well, I'm no stranger to this. You are free to take a look at our collection. Should you have any questions, feel free to ask.
Thank you very much.
I'll say in giant.
Oh.
Actually, I was hoping to find some information on a creature called a fuck. What was it again?
I'm unfamiliar with this fuck.
No, that's not a character. don't you do my shit to me. An aboleth. An aboleth.
Thank you
It's
for the
funny.
Nap time Rex. Welcome.
On creatures of called aboleths.
Oh. You wish to hear of the emissaries, I see. Well, you may follow me. And he'll, like, kind of... I'm a redeem a bunch.
No worries. That's what the redeems are there for.
Don't you do my shit to me.
He'll basically, like, beckon you over. You will see, like, along the walls, like, in various spots, you will see, lots of collections here of different, like, slates, or I guess less slates. Like, you see these similar cylinders. You see a bunch of them stocked together. And then there's other shelves that have actual, like, tomes and textbooks and things like that that are like also like there are like varying shelves here, and then on top of that there are also like as he's like moving through here and you're following him, you would also see some of the cylinders, like the big ones seem to be like higher up, like more their kind of height, and then very low at the bottom shelves you will see like just normal tomes, and then on top of that you will have smaller cylinders, like more like similar cylinders to the other ones but more person sized.
Okay.
Wow. And he will basically just kind of start to guide you over. I'm gonna try. Boom, boom, boom.
Holy shit. Are we all going? Because they said we have to be together, right?
Well, you don't have to stay together. He didn't say that, but like, because Jeff just kind of, yeah.
I'm just gonna follow them because I want to ask them something else.
Oh yeah. He will basically take you down.
Take us down.
Not this one.
Down with the sickness?
No. Hold on.
Ah,
No, I'm sorry.
The slab.
Oh shit! I saw
What is
that.
that room?
Behold the slab. Do not look away. With the slab is appearing.
Return the slab.
Please stand still while the slab approaches.
Return.
Oh, here,
the
yeah, it was over here.
slab.
So
Wait, we have living quarters here.
they
they
have
do.
living quarters here.
Oh, they have.
They live here.
Yeah. That's, I
That's
was,
a
I
very
was like,
big bed.
that's not a
okay,
bed.
if I go back.
That's like a pool.
No, but if you look a little to the left, you'll see the bed.
Yeah, the beds are fucking massive.
These ones. No, I mean they are big. That is
I
true.
mean, it's a
Is
pool to
that a
us. It's a
giant
bath
toilet?
to them.
That is a big bed.
So if I can grab.
No,
Okay, I'm sorry.
Don't touch me.
you should.
You are going to see. He is basically going to like you guys can follow him down here, and he will open up this room. And as he opens up, you will see more of these giants around here. And you will also see there is going to be this sound of laughter, like as you guys are approaching through here. Like you can hear like these, because it's like fucking giant. This guy talking to you, his voice rings along the walls and shit. This guy has a fucking big booming fucking voice. But kind of coming through these voices and like the laughter inside this room, you will also hear a kind of similar laugh, or similar, no, more familiar kind of laughter that starts to come through. And behind the door, you'll just hear this start to like ring out.
Ah, look.
And I will put these two right here.
Yeah, I was thinking that after the visitors and seeing the Norker there.
I remember that person.
And I'm going to put yeah, hold on. Yeah. Yeah, so basically you're going to this guy's going to basically open this door. He's going to go over towards here, and he will basically he'll take a moment where he starts kind of sliding his finger along the shelf. You'll hear him like mutter to himself, "Oh, here it is," and he'll like grab this big fucking cylinder, and he will basically place it down next to you, and he will just go like he will just plop this down. This big fucking column, easily twice your height, is like just right in front of you, and he goes, This should have the information that you wish to find. Should you need help putting it back, you may ask one of the others." And he's just gonna walk off. Or he's going to try to walk off, unless you wanted to ask him anything.
I'll ask him where's the magic section.
He will go over towards here and basically just go, "You may look around these walls here, and you should find what you need."
Thank you.
He'll give you like a little nod, and he will start to return back upstairs.
The heck is that?
What's what?
Did you grab one extra token that...
Oh, fuck.
Oh, that's a crew member of the ship.
He was probably below Nightmare.
He was hiding the whole time. He was,
Yeah, he was like, I'm very sneaky, guys. I swear. That's so funny.
Some Looney Tune shit. Citri just turns around. She goes, "Huh?"
Who are you supposed to be?
You look at him. He just goes, "Shh."
Don't worry. That's so funny. That's so funny.
Yeah.
All right. Do I find the spell I told you about, Mario?
Yeah, you'd be able to, like, after looking around, you can look around at these lower sections. You would find a more like human-sized little cylinder here, and it would have basically like the explanation and everything written down onto this cylinder. It's all done in a very pretty artistic kind of way. Like you will see the
Right.
sigils and everything, and then surrounding it, like covering every inch of this, is just this like very beautiful, neat writing of like the spell in giant.
Right. Gotcha.
I will also let you find 2 more spells of
Two more
around here. You can 2 more spells. This can be from like I will. What's your highest
right now,
spell slot
level
that you can get?
6.
Level 6. You may get 2 more spells of levels 1 through 6.
Okay.
Your choice.
All right. Let me just. I will decide on those later.
Yeah.
I still have to study them to like learn them, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'll type that in a moment.
All
right.
See if I can get crack into this tube without Ezekiel noticing me.
I guess I'll go and help. I don't think you can do that alone.
I mean, we cannot take it out, so.
Well, I mean, what
No,
do you
I
mean crack
know.
into the like? You don't actually open the tube. You read
no?
the tube.
Okay,
Yeah.
I will read the tube then. I didn't
Yeah,
know
the
what was going on with
tube. The
it.
tube is like basically like
Ah.
like I guess to show again. It's like you
Okay,
can see all the like text and stuff on the side of the tube. It just
Yeah.
like goes around in a spiral.
Okay, I thought it was like some type of like scroll thing. Okay,
Yeah, no.
then I will. Okay, I will look into this tube thing, and hope that Ezekiel does not notice me.
He sees you. He kills you instantly.
Instantly
What the fuck?
fucking-
He broke the rules.
Yeah, he broke the. No, but he's so epic. But yeah. No, you just hear like conversation between him like talking to the giants here, and you would basically see him sitting down, fucking. You see him there with a Norker,
work.
basically. I'll put this here. See him sitting down here. I'll throw this right here. That's him. Look.
Wow.
Look, there he is.
Whoa.
Got his little foot placed over the Norker.
So funny.
Little Norker just looking at the little cylinder.
Wow.
He's a fucking footstool. Awesome.
But,
oh my god, it's that motherfucker.
It's that guy. You remember him? It's from episode 5. He's
You know, he was that
He
guy
actually was in the
that,
fifth
that,
session.
that died and came back, you know?
He got better.
He got me.
He died, but he got better.
But yeah. you'll be able to in the meantime here,
Mm-hmm.
you'll be able to look at the tube here that you have, Jeff. You will learn about aboliths.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, from what you can get, it delves a bit into, I guess, like what they know about abyssal creatures. Um, you're getting this from a giant's perspective. So there would kind of be this story of someone like there is like passages here of basically this idea of someone had summoned a demon, had it trapped, and they asked it like a bunch of questions of things that it knew. And something that had popped up was a conversation about aboliths. And from their perspective, or what they like bring up about it, is basically the aboleth would be able to enter what the giants would refer to as the dream realm. And apparently, the idea would be that aboleths travel out there as some sort of like a emissary of their home, and they wish to seek out stolen power and basically return it to them.
Mm-hmm.
And that's basically like the description that it gives is just like, oh, these things function as just these creatures that will apparently try to hunker themselves down, figure out what has happened with what it is that they're looking for, and basically like collect. Which tracks with like the whispering one, where it's like fucking was trying to do, you know, its own shit, trying to deal with the fucking
The shadow
the vampire
Goblin.
guy. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
He just didn't have to be an ass about it.
Well, fuck you.
Bruh.
Oh, I'm sorry. You kidnap civilians and transform them into monsters, and then kidnap a cleric to use their power to constantly go through it. Now I get the fuck you. Okay.
Yeah. I didn't do that. The aboleth did.
Wow.
Wow. Okay. So it's just they can be like banished into a different like from their main plane to their main plane, really, right? Like that.
I mean, yeah, like
Okay, so they're native to another like alternate plane. With that.
yes.
Okay.
Yeah, these are not like specific to. I mean, they're from the abyss.
They're from the abyss. That's right. Okay, from hell.
The abyss.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. And then it was sorry. This is yo. Okay. Yeah, no, getting an idea on that. That's what they do. That
Oh shit.
Hmm?
No, nothing. I I was just going through spells and I found an interesting one.
Oh,
Yeah, but
give us a preview, bestie.
I wanted. Yeah, I can tell you. Word of Recall. You and up to 5 willing creatures within 5 feet of you instantly teleport to a previously designated sanctuary. You and any
Ooh.
creatures that teleport with you appear in the nearest unoccupied space to the spot you designated when you prepare your sanctuary. See below. If you cast this spell without preparing a sanctuary, the spell has no effect. You must designate a sanctuary by casting the spell within a location, such as a temple dedicated to or a strongly linked to your deity. If you attempt to cast the spell in this matter in an area that isn't dedicated to your deity, the spell has no effect. Interesting.
I'm assuming this is normally from cleric.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
a
that's
spell.
a cleric spell.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm. 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 Mm-hmm.
Hmm?
No, sorry, I was looking through a thing.
Okay.
I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, we got a raid from Diva.
Hey, how's
Welcome,
it going,
Diva.
Diva? Let me give you a shout out. The Diva. Fuck.
Didn't do anything? What the
Uh,
fuck?
He fucked it up.
I didn't fuck it up. It's supposed to be.
He fucked it up.
I guess that one works.
He didn't want to. He was like,
How's it going, Diva? How was your stream? Oh, there it goes. Oh, you're playing D&D. Hell yeah. Let's go.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Hey Diva, thank you for the raid. Welcome. How's D&D? Sorry, I was in the bathroom.
No worries, no worries.
How dare you?
How dare you leave us?
Yes. A monster.
Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah. Okay. So, are we done here? Question mark?
I don't know. Do you guys want to
I
learn
mean-
anything else?
I mean, I got
I
my
don't
spells.
understand giants, so I'm
Like,
kind of fucked.
honestly, half of me is kind of just wanting to look at the tube and then pretend I'm still reading it while kind of eavesdropping on whatever Ezekiel's talking about with the others.
Let me see here. I mean, if you want to eavesdrop, that you can.
Okay.
Give me perception.
All right. Boop, 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 boop.
What language
do.
are they speaking?
22.
Giant.
I don't know. I have no idea what they're saying.
No, sorry, I don't have tongues prepared, so I can't give it to you.
That's fine. Don't worry.
I got 22 on perception.
Basically,
Oh.
I would say you like from the conversation, you hear them. You hear him like you see them kind of like getting close by, um, leaning in as he's speaking, and you'll just hear like, "But yes, they're still plentiful up there. Well, there's from what I remember, there was a fair amount that we were able to collaborate with. Um, still very large. They tend to be followed around by ogres. They'd be very similar looking to them, not as large and plump, but still very round individuals. Very strong. They seem to follow many of your customs, or at least the customs that they seem to establish amongst themselves. And like you kind of see like as this is being like brought up, you can see like one of the guys. He's kind of with this like little chisel. He's slowly like chipping away at a tube, basically jotting down this information. As Ezekiel is like speaking about this, they're like kind of slowly like twisting, and you'll see like little flakes of rock coming down, and he'll go. But besides that, I know nothing of your other kin. I've not encountered any of the others. And yeah, at the moment, like basically what you're getting from them is yeah, he seems to be talking about like hill giants.
Okay. So I don't know what else I'm gonna do here. So I think most of it's just gonna be pretending to pretty much go through most of this while listening in on Ezekiel and stuff.
Cool.
Okay, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Yeah, my dog wanted to
back.
get up.
Oh, no worries.
You know how they are. Fucking indecisive as
Yeah.
fuck. I wanna be in, I wanna be out, I wanna be in, I wanna be out. God, fuck, damn.
At this
That's usually
time,
my cat.
you're going to hear like a low kind of rumble. Like you do feel like a bit of a. It's like you feel kind of like a bit of dust kind of come off the ceiling, and you feel like a bit of a tremble go on. There is a pause in the conversation as they all look up, and then it just kind of like dies down, and they just go back to what they were doing.
Okay, that's some important information. I'll write that down on the obelisk stuff. Write it down. Do. I guess. I gotta like ask them if they can like return the tablet, the stone cylinder back. So I will walk up to the group of giants, and in giant will just say, "Excuse me."
The woman will like turn around, and she'll look down, and you hear her just go, "Oh, another dreamwalker."
I'm not too sure what that phrasing means fully.
Well, you come from the realm of dreams. Much like this one. And she'll kind of like point towards Ezekiel. As his eyes like kind of like these wild little eyes looking down. He doesn't really say anything towards you, but you can see like this thing of just his eyes just kind of hover over you, looking at you. And you just see this big grin on his face. And she goes, "Can I help you with anything?"
Oh, yes, I apologize. I finished with this cylinder here for the aboleths, and
Ah,
I didn't want to leave it on the floor.
she'll kind of like give you a nod and start to walk over. You'll feel like the thunderous kind of steps moving forward. They'll basically like pick it up, put it back.
Do we have any information on vampires? Could this be a good place to search for that? I asked Jeff.
Actually, yeah, I could look up more stuff. Maybe the
Thank you for the
Giants in their
beats,
collection has
questionable
more stuff
bard.
on that.
Welcome.
Hey, let's go.
It was also I wanted to see more on the.
Also, thank you for the follow.
I wanted to also think if they had anything on ancient history, like the Fomorians.
Mm.
Ooh.
I think it's like
Spicy.
while that's happening, I'll look back at Ezekiel. We'll make eye contact.
Kind of smiles at that, and you can see him like he shifts from giant to common. And he goes, "Hello."
You know, when I heard you came back to life, I thought it was a bad dream.
Where's the boy?
He's gone. Somewhere else.
I see.
Like, really? After all this long, you ask where the boy is?
Here comes the
What brings
boy.
you down here?
Well, 3 more characters have popped up, wanting to take a little slice of a pie of power. Wait, hold on. 3? Yeah. And I'm trying to see if I can gain more information to stopping them.
Kind of like gets up. You hear like the giants kind of like they'll take notice of this as they notice he'll get up. He'll like kind of move his foot off the Norker. You'll just hear it go as it kind of like shuffles up and it starts to stand up, and he just moves over, kind of almost using his maul as like a walking stick, and he just goes, "These characters, describe them to me."
A big grinning shadow vampire.
You see him. You see him squint at that, and like he's still kind of smiling.
Fuck, I forgot how to, like, what the, oh. By the name of the Whispering One, who may also just return, just like you. And an ancient race of giants who are trying to come back from the Feywild.
As you describe the other two, you can kind of see like you can see the smile fade like a bit, but less of like a like it's not like it's more like a thing of confusion. Like he starts hearing the other two, and he's like, it's like a thing of he just kind of goes,
What the fuck is that?
"Well, I have no idea about any of that."
Oh yeah, it was a wild adventure.
Though, I do find it interesting.
Mm-hmm.
So you also have seen the man draped in shadow.
I think I would have drawn a
Three
picture of
puffs
him.
up.
I'm going
The mention of
to
that fucker.
pull up the picture of him.
Yo, Space Rock, thank you for the raid. Welcome.
Hey!
Like, you've seen this one, and it's just holds up like a
Have you seen
little
these,
pic
man?
drawing of a vampire.
Have you seen this man?
Have you seen this man? He is wanted for unlawful laughing.
What?
Unlawful
Owl.
hee-hawing.
Is that how that works?
An all kidnapping.
He
Yeah.
heed in a haw only environment.
Thank you for the follow, CLBT. Welcome.
My group has been pursued by a silhouetted man. We have had encounters with him. What information can you share on this?
What do you know about vampires?
Oh my god, he wants help? What?
Listen, if he can fucking kill him, I will give him what he needs.
I will take that as well.
It is literally the thing is that I understand what Ezekiel is. We've come to blows. We're different, but we're the same in a way. We're both blessed by a god. We got a thing that can fucking destroy undead.
You'll see him kind of like move at the like side of the table. He's gonna pick up the Norker real quickly underneath his arm, like you'll just hear as he just like picks him up, and he is going to basically like very quickly he will jump from the chair, jump onto the ground, and just quickly move over towards you, and like just set the Norker down.
Yeah, so I guess I will. On basically, he's a vampire. So any form of radiant damage could do wonders against him. And I believe you have a way of gaining that.
Well, not exactly. I mostly use lightning, though a companion of mine may be of help. You've met him before.
Oh, I'm guessing it's one of your worm lords.
Yes.
Oh, it's the acid one.
It is
right?
Azoth, yes.
Honestly,
Whoopsie.
I thought his thing was kind of more hurting himself, really. Looked really bad.
Well, this is true initially. Though he has been reborn, made greater over time.
Wait, did I name 3? Oh shit, no, there's actually 4. Fuck.
Oh,
Yeah.
of the Worm Lords?
No, I'm sorry. There's 4 people that have come for a little piece of pie. I forgot to mention the cult of
the Maryland.
Oh, the Maryland. Yeah.
I remember you like
Yeah.
I was like, oh,
Yeah.
you don't like I was like, oh, interesting.
You also
No, yeah.
mentioned the witches, which
Well,
I
I
guess
haven't
they're
gotten to that
aligned with
point.
the
with the technically they're like
Well, they're
connected
dead,
to.
so.
They're also
Yeah,
fucking dead.
the-
So it's like
yeah,
Like
they're
2 out of 3 of
connected.
them are fucking dead. So
Yeah.
also forgot there is also a cult of another god called the Marilith who is trying to come down.
Oh yes.
Here.
I've heard of them.
It's actually funny. They had a black dragon employed them.
They had a what?
A black dragon. I think it was called the
They had a
Brood Lord.
heretic.
It's dead now, but
Good.
Yes.
I will not deal those who turn their back onto cases.
okay. Well, getting back to it is basically it's with that. He is a vampire. Has probably made a deal with a demon. I'm assuming it is a demon lord of the name of Pazuzu.
Pazuzu.
His name just seemed to have come up a lot. Actually, that's a good idea. I could ask if they have anything on that too.
Oh yeah,
Hmm.
that is also a good idea. Also, probably understanding what the fuck they mean with the dreamlands or
I
whatever.
believe they mean
The
like
land of dreams.
the top side or something like that is like associated with that.
Uh-huh.
My camp began seeing sightings of this silhouette. This, the man draped in shadows. They.
Holds up the foot picture.
Yeah. Yes, that one.
All right.
They had noticed that we were being followed. This began to happen a couple days after entering the passages below. We began to have slight issues with some of our guides. You see, we brought Minotaur with us, as we felt they'd be useful in navigating through the passages so that we wouldn't get lost. The Minotaur were uncomfortable with traveling down here. They had a local superstition of those who stay too long below in underground labyrinths. They believed that they would become more bestial in nature and forget themselves.
If they go big, they get big down here.
Oh yes, we've encountered some of those as well. And after some time of seeing this stranger, they would seem to follow us. And every once in a while, should any of us fall, encountering the various things down here, their bodies would be taken. A dark substance would come over them and take them away. They'd seem to almost be absorbed into the darkness behind us. And then after a week, some of our Minotaur began to succumb to madness. They would become feral and run off. But some of us have suspicion that it has something to do with whatever's been following us.
That's the first. I think that's the first time I've ever heard of that. Was a bear thing, but
Fuck, I hate the Underdark.
I made my way here after finding out that there was a library. I felt that they might have more ideas of what issues could come down here. Besides the name Baphomet, I haven't been able to find much.
What is this Baphomet?
oh, it's the god of the Minotaurs.
Well, here, they describe him as a demonic force. I wouldn't dare say that's the Minotaur that I am in company with, but from what I understand, he is viewed as some sort of demonic presence associated with beasts and savagery.
Okay. So there's more of an expansion on that. This does seem as that the Underdark is more of a realm of this Pazuzu we've been hearing about.
Huh. You assume that it's just Pazuzu?
Well, I think he is a heavier influence. We cross pathways with his iconography. The first moment we run into was a follower of him who helps us to go further down. More and more just keeps coming up as that this one could be heavily influencing this area. I think I will begin from there. Find out more on this Pazuzu. I can find out. Sum up what I can from there. I doubt anything's going to come up from Pazuzu, and the Fomorian are mainly what I'm also looking into.
So you're gonna ask them for like help on finding those, or?
Yeah, I think I'll ask. Yeah, I'm gonna probably like turn. Saying giant and just ask if there's like any of the locations of individuals of a possible demon called Pazuzu and a giant's I guess an ancient giant race called the Fomorians.
There is this point where you ask this. Basically, the giant nearest to you, she'll kind of like kneel down, listen to what you ask for. She'll have this moment where she's about to get up to go look for something after you bring up like Pazuzu, and then you bring up the Fomorians, and she will pause, and she'll look over towards you, and she goes, "What makes you ask for this information?"
Through interactions of followers. I'm gonna insight that real quick first, actually.
Yeah, go right ahead.
Let me insight that real quick.
It's
I
kind
look
of
at
like a
everything.
coldness that comes out from this, where it's just like, why the fuck did you bring them up? Like, it's
How do
this
you know that?
it's well, it's a little bit of how do you know that, but more of like,
Do
why
you
the
know?
fuck?
Do you know who this
No.
guy is, Time? You have no idea, right?
What?
Oh, I know it's Ezekiel. I just my character
this
never
is
met him before.
yeah, this is the guy
Yeah.
I had a ogre kill for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so if it's like with the coldness, I will say because possibly tens of thousands of my fellow countrymen have been killed in the name of them.
she'll grimace at this and just kind of go, that shouldn't happen. They've been banished.
Okay, so there is more.
Tell me, what do you know about these?
They are trying to come back. They recruited 3 beings.
While you're
3
doing this, she'll go, hold a moment, and she'll just kind of you'll see her kind of like swirl her hand a bit near her, and basically you will see if I can grab these boys real quick. Dun, dun, dun.
I was told a name of a Jarl, right?
Oh yeah.
What was the name again?
Um, gonna see her move her hand real quick, and you'll see these little like pebbles and rocks just kind of like surface, like collect from around the room. They'll shape up and suddenly like form 2 little legs, and you'll see like little arms, stone arms, kind of come out of them. And she'll basically tell them, "Find me cylinders on Pazuzu." And they'll like look back. They'll just go rock, and they'll like quickly like roll out, and they'll start rolling through the door.
Oh, it's rocks.
How the bots roll out?
You see,
Oh, this was also before time.
yeah, that was awesome before.
Oh, those are the rocks I
Yeah.
saved. My
Citri,
homies,
as
my
you
pupils.
I'm gonna
As
explain that
you-
at the time.
as
That's
you,
tricky.
so basically,
I'm just here reading
so,
spells
like,
and stuff.
you'll see these rocks start to roll out, Citri, as you're looking through spells and stuff. You'll just see like one of these like roll through. They'll like pause and look at you, and they'll just go rock, and they'll just kind of just roll over. And
Oh,
just,
did they
it's
recognize
you! That's
they'll like
nice.
roll over. They'll fucking grab one of the cylinders, and like basically the others just go upstairs, and they'll start like looking through other things. But she'll go, continue.
They recruited 3 witches to create false bodies, I believe, for them to inhabit. Mold flesh and everything like that. I've also received a letter from what was the name of the Jarl again, Mario?
His name was, I have it here. Jarl.
Balgruf. And he be
No,
boring.
not that one, not that one.
Oh, well, go. Wake him up at 3 a.m. I need to
Kroon.
use
His name is Kroon.
Kroon.
Jarl Kroon.
I was also heard the name of a being by the name of Jarl Kroon.
Her eyes will go wide at that. And she'll just go, the betrayer. I see. So they seek to traverse through their banishment by moving through the dreams.
Oh,
How is it
that's-
that they wish to?
Okay. Sorry.
She goes, do you know how they attempted to do this?
They recruited 3 witches. One who was a vampire draped in shadow, a woman different from the person that was stalking your camp, Ezekiel. A woman who was able to mold flesh into horrifying creatures, and another one who was honestly mainly the muscle of the group. They captured 3 Feywild Fey creatures and had, I guess, you channeled their power through her. They were creating bodies with innocent civilians of my country.
At this point, the others already seem like interested as well. They're like just coming in as you're like explaining this. And you said bodies. They're attempting to bypass their banishment through new bodies. I see. Like at this time, like after you explaining all this, you just hear like a tumbling down the stairs, and you will see like these these two just kind of like move forward. They have like these little like more human sized like cylinders, and this one will also come forward. They're just kind of like holding two cylinders in each hand. And they'll just
I guess if I'm able to, I'll take the cylinders from them.
actually, they wouldn't have it in their hands.
They
If
don't have it
anything,
on top.
no, it's like you'd see them basically open up their mouths.
Thank you for the follow, Great Crab Hype.
Hey, hello.
Welcome.
Hello.
That's a good name. I like that name.
Yeah, that's a great crab.
That's a great crab.
Great acid.
So you'd see them basically like open their mouth like a trash can lid, and the little empty inside they'd pull out like little cylinders out, and you just hear like a muffled like jingle of rah, and they'll like kind of like just pull these out and hand them over towards you.
Okay, I will take them. I will thank them.
And they'll like the one in the middle will give like a little like a little bow, and they'll basically roll out and just
like the Transformers.
yeah, like Transformers. They'll like roll into like corners of the room, and they'll just sit down and just immediately like you'll just see like the face go down, and they just look like rocks in the room.
You know, there's just something so
That's
cute
cute.
about that.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah, I rescued them. Those are my boys.
Nice.
But yeah.
The original rock toy ones. Definitely.
Oh wow.
The little transformer rocks.
Yeah. That's fun.
But well, yeah.
Yeah.
At this point, she'll just kind of she'll kind of like after hearing all this, she'll say, I must speak to Hermes. And she is just going to move forward and just go upstairs.
Okay, these were the correct people to bring this up to. Oh. It's
Question
really
mark.
good.
Question,
Yes.
Mr. DM.
Yes,
would
yes,
I, by this point,
Mm-hmm.
would I finish reading like the spells just to make notes and learn them back at the end?
Yeah, I'll allow it. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. No. I'm just wondering because I see that I would have seen a lot of people going back and forth,
Yes, you would
and I'd
see
be like,
you would
what the fuck?
at the same time too. It's
Mhm.
like again from the giant side of stuff. Like these doors are open, and like their voice would carry.
Yeah.
So it's like
Gotcha.
you kind of hear like this more one-sided conversation here.
Yeah, and I'm like, fuck. Okay, I'm just gonna start heading over there. Sword in hand, I'm gonna kill this motherfucker.
kill him instantly.
If I see Citri coming into the room with her sword out,
I'm not having my sword out. I didn't even see the guy. I think.
you heard him.
Did
We
I?
all heard him.
I mean,
we heard
I
his
guess,
laugh.
I
You
guess.
heard the laughter.
I
If
heard
you
the
want, you
laughter,
can roll
but-
me. You can roll me history if you want to
Let's
see
see.
if you recognize that.
That man laughed
Beat
louder
a-
than Euro
Beat
Tour.
a 15.
But oh, now I get a
You
good
would
roll.
Yeah, you would recognize.
Nice.
You're like, if anything, when you were going to pick up spells, it would be like this thing of, man, that sounds a lot like Ezekiel.
Yeah. Just gonna walk closer. Ah, so it was you.
You're the one who shot at my horn.
Yeah. Didn't I also chop your head off? I don't remember.
No.
I wouldn't remember that.
Was that someone else?
I remember being. I remember being stabbed by. Not stabbed. I don't know what the
Crushed.
hell he was doing. There was the boy, and then you convinced the ogre to go against me. I found him.
I mean, I can be very convincing sometimes.
No, I
Thank
did
you for
that.
the
That was
hydrate.
not. That was not you.
I
That
did
was-
that.
that was Jeff.
Just said
I did
you
that.
convinced
No,
the
no.
ogre.
It was.
You were like the royal you.
Yeah,
Oh,
more
I'm
like the
sorry.
general kind of you. Like that was Jeff that convinced the ogre. I kind of want that idea to just be canon of like Citri's like, yeah, that was me.
Yeah, I did that. That was
I
me.
did that.
Yeah,
that was me. I'm
I take
so cool,
credit for
guys.
that.
I'm so cool.
Gonna admit, it's pretty easy when the first thing you show them is you beating a child.
What?
Well, yeah, Michael. You know,
Oh, yeah,
looks like a child. Ezekiel like focused on him.
That is true.
Kind of was an easy selling point.
Right.
They're unfamiliar with dwarves where I come from.
Mm-hmm.
I think he was a gnome, wasn't he?
He was a gnome, yes, or is.
I don't know the
think he's
difference
that.
between a gnome and a dwarf. They look the same to me.
About 2
They're just
feet,
little men.
I think.
Ones have big birds, and the other ones don't.
Well, you have a
Usually.
big bird.
Whatever.
We do.
Ooh, he got you there, Sentry. He got you there, Sentry.
I don't own Striggy, okay? She's not mine. So, you fucked up. Haha. Suck it.
I mean, Striggy is a part of the party, though.
Yeah, but I don't own her.
You didn't claim to own. You said got.
He said that I had. That means ownership, right?
We
I did
have
assume that it was in possession.
Striggy as a friend.
Oh my gosh. Whose side are you? Huh?
Honestly, with this moment, I'm just kind of in sowing chaos.
Yeah, I can't see that. I can't see that. What are you doing here, huh?
Looking for information. What are you doing here?
I don't know. I just smell a rat and I'm here.
Same, I guess.
I'm just gonna wink at that.
Oh, you are a charmer.
I've been told so before.
He'll kind of look over towards your party. And he just kind of goes, "You keep interesting company."
What's that supposed to mean?
I mean, it really hasn't changed. In a way. Interesting company since even the first time we've met.
Hmm. I count a devil, a snake, a skeleton, and a little fart
Walk into
monster.
a bar.
And also a bird.
Mm.
And I suppose the two little dwarves, but that's not uncommon here. As well as an elf. Is that a fucking elf?
Oh, can you see
Yeah,
him?
can you believe that?
Yeah, Indigo right there.
Say,
He
eat the
has-
bear
he
with
has
food
the-
run out?
the-
No.
We
Well, I
did
mean,
have
it's
a-
not like he's sneaking. It's not
We
like
did
he's
have
like,
a
Ah, okay.
centaur.
Fair enough.
We did have
Oh
a
yeah, we
centaur.
did have a centaur. He went home though.
I don't know what that is.
It's like the top
Half
part
man,
of
half
a
horse.
man and the bottom part of a horse.
Ah, my internet sucks.
You know, like
No.
a minotaur, but more horse a little bit. Like, but with four leg.
Like a minotaur but inverted, I guess.
It sounds
Horse.
disgusting.
Horse part below. Human part on top.
Also, I'm gonna pull out the earworm.
Why?
What the?
You're
I
You
call
didn't
this
even
Bruce.
give it a name.
Bruce. You gave it a
This is
name.
Bruce. Yes, I gave it a name.
Why?
It lives in his head. Might as well have a name.
You're listening to a little snail in your ear?
Yeah.
Listen, Bruce does some cool things. I'm gonna go ahead and switch Bruce into the other ear.
Bruce?
Yes, Bruce.
Okay, I just want to ask, why Bruce?
Why not?
Did you pick the name, or did it tell you that's its name?
Well, it didn't give me a name.
So you
So I
just
picked a name.
decided to pick a name? What if it already had a name? That's so disrespectful of you.
Well, I asked. Didn't have a name.
Hmm. I don't know. Hmm. Anyway, what?
Feel like you're just more offended by the name Bruce.
Than anything else.
Me? Nah, I'm just trolling, man. Relax.
Gonna be a point where like Mira's gonna pop up behind you, Citri.
Mm-hmm.
And they're gonna kind of like grab at your shoulder, and they'll just kind of like try to real quietly just go like, "What the fuck is that thing?"
That's true.
Oh man. What languages does Mira talk? Speak? Sorry?
She speaks Common, Abyssal.
Hey, you know Abyssal now.
Yeah, I know Abyssal.
Did you eat the tongue?
I ate it. That's why
Delicious.
I was like asking about it before.
Yeah. No, you could have eaten the tongue in this time too.
Okay.
But she speaks Common and Abyssal.
Okay, I'll talk to her in common. Esa usa que onda, no es voz battle, estamos en una biblioteca.
Tranquilo. Solo son los
¿Dónde
bibliotecarios.
está la biblioteca? Anyway, I'll explain to Mira. Oh, that guy, the blue thing? Well,
The blue thing.
I think he's a mutated... Fuck, what was he?
He's a hobgoblin.
Hobgoblin, yeah. I believe he's a mutated hobgoblin that we killed a while ago, and for some reason he came back to life. And now he's here, and yeah.
Do you say this like discreetly, or are you just kind of like saying it out in the open?
I'm gonna say it discreetly-ish.
Okay.
Would it be funny if I said it out in the open?
Perception.
That's up to you.
I mean, oh man. Nah, I'm gonna say it discreetly because I don't want to get I mean, I'm assuming Mira is wary about this whole situation, so I don't want to like make her extra wary.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't worry, we got this.
Yeah.
Let's go for
Yes.
you. Okay. No, you didn't hear shit.
I'm gonna scream it out of my lungs.
Man, that'd be one hell of a fucking curse. Just constant like the thaumaturgy spell, but it's just to enhance your voice.
That would be very funny.
What brings you down here, anyways?
Is he asking the party or me?
Yeah, the party in general.
Fuck, what brings us here? We were following something, right?
I don't
even
know.
remember.
So, technically, through more information, the shadow vampire was created down here.
Oh, that's right.
I am looking for more information to seeing of how it could be easily done to take care of him with that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And also there were some bee monsters that were coming from down here, so we dealt with that.
Well, I was going to say, the main reason you guys chose to dive deeper was because there are three parties that were looking for something
waifus,
I'm not going to say that.
Yeah, well, no, you're not going to say that, but I'm going to say because Yari and Time said that they don't.
Was I the only one that remembered?
Listen,
what the fuck?
It's been like 3 or 4 months, okay? Give me a
Yay.
break. I will say I did remember that we had like some bigger motive. I just couldn't like quite remember what. Yeah, I will answer with Jeffrey on this. I mean, if Jeffrey has already told you about the shadow vampire person that keeps stalking him, apparently he was created
me?
here. I
Why
mean,
just me.
he is, right?
He's stalking all of us.
Yeah.
He tried to bite Mira.
He literally stole my master.
But didn't he
He's
like?
also connected to Amaru as well.
Yeah, he's connected.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
but
my
Tried to
Amaru's
kill
not
the
here right now,
Maru.
but-
I guess he hasn't
Anyway.
really. Well, there's a reason for that, but he hasn't done anything to Citri.
yeah, he hasn't done anything to me.
Yeah.
So I'm cool.
But he's been an asshole to basically everyone else.
I mean, I don't know. Feels very targeted to Jeffrey for me. I don't know. Anyway. Anyway, I'll say, yeah, the Vampire Lord Shadow guy, apparently he was created here. So we are trying to find information about that may help us deal with them if they show up again.
I just said
I
that.
mean, we kind of
Yeah.
have to hunt them.
Yeah, that too. But I mean, we need the information. And what else? Well, there were the bee monsters too. Obviously the Merilith is involved in all of this because they are everywhere apparently. And
I've had interactions with her people.
whose people?
The Merilith.
Okay.
Not down here, but up above. They've tried to persuade others from our groups.
Yeah, they tend to do that.
Not as successful as we are very faithful to Takesis.
Right.
I'm sorry. It's like there's two names. There's like Takesis and Tiamat. Like
She
they
called
ta-
herself
did-
Takesis when she spoke to me, and that is the name that I will use for her.
Okay. Neat. Just two names. I don't know where the second name came from. Now I know where it came from.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure he already said that ages ago.
Yeah, it was kind of mentioned in the sense of the other name
Something.
popped up, and it's just like I know her by Takesis.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it was literally like the first time you guys talked to him.
Yeah.
Well, that was months ago. So
That was 2 years ago.
Years ago. A bit
I mean, in
longer
game.
than that.
In game.
Oh, I mean,
Oh well, yeah, that was months
Mario.
ago.
In game
I
Mario.
mean, also technically months ago can also be years ago, you know, so you're not wrong. It's just more months.
But regardless, I'll just say, well then. He'll like, I guess he'll. I'm trying to think of how he would react to this information.
Bop, 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 bop.
I agree. Yep.
Yes,
Sorry,
yes,
I'm
yes.
thinking. guess something that he would bring up too is just like, I suppose the stories that my men told me were true. His eyes kind of like hover over and they look at the skeleton following Mira.
What stories are you talking about?
Your group seems to have a fondness for undead.
Oh, that would be Jeffrey. Haven't done
I've been
that.
told stories of the soldiers watching as they had to fight fallen comrades who have risen up from the dead.
Definitely Jeffrey.
I did it like. Okay, that time
You
it
didn't-
actually
you
was
didn't
helpful.
enough.
Okay.
You didn't
I mean, it's helpful.
enough times.
I'm just saying. It was an
Girl.
intimidation factor and more soldiers.
Don't
Mhm.
even start.
Listen, I'm just saying that was useful, and you did it. And
If
that's
there are
it.
going to be powers that are gifted to me by my god, I will use them.
Yeah, and that's totally valid. It's fine.
They don't
find
know
it
I can
kinda
make worse
funny that
undead.
The god of the allow you
I
to
mean, I
raise
can't
undead.
imagine.
It's like sitting in the corner at the party. They don't know
Yeah.
I can make worse undead.
They don't know I can make ghouls now. Yeah, that was oh, that was a while ago. Okay, damn.
Wow. Look at Mr. I don't like undead. What can you say about this now, huh? Huh?
Through a blessing gifted to me by my god, there are loopholes.
Mm-hmm.
Destroy the sphere. It's making me feel icky.
Okay, that is different. That sphere moans every time. And I'm saying this in comments. Saying this in this is in character. I don't give a
That's
shit.
fair.
Ezekiel's hearing this. Okay,
Sphere.
it moans every time.
What are you talking about?
Oh, he's talking about this, and I'm just gonna take out the
Oh, you're gonna pull out the little sphere?
the orb.
As you pull out the orb, one of its little baby hands is gonna basically grab at your pinky,
Ew.
Yeah.
and it's gonna just sit in your palm. And it's gonna like, you'll see its little eyes kind of look at you, and then its eyes turn towards Ezekiel, and you see this face of disgust on him, and he goes, "What the fuck is that?"
Yeah, well, the witches, 3 witches that Joffrey told you about, they made this. And we keep it because it's useful. I'm just gonna put it back
No,
into the bag.
there's no we kept it because it's
Well,
useful.
I
You
kept it.
kept it.
Yeah,
I've
yeah.
already got the thing that replaces it.
As you
I'm good.
Listen,
as you say that and you go to put it back, its eyes are gonna turn towards you, Citri, and the little orb will go, "Useful."
see?
Oh no.
See? You want to kill it. Why would you be so mean to it?
Because that is
Yeah.
a creation of dead people and souls.
Listen, you do the same thing all the time, okay? Relax.
No, I don't. They are completely different. There's a difference between the animation of a corpse
Mm-hmm.
And mass
To fight.
genocide.
and an item and the item created by mass genocide.
Right.
This it is completely different.
Mass
This
Yeah,
isn't
at least-
pulling the soul of a
At
person and
least
putting it
I
into a thing.
didn't make it. What can you say
has
about
happened
that?
in Britney? You said mass genocide.
After we came, when I mentioned
Well,
that
after we dealt with
potentially-
your invasion, that failed, by the way.
I've heard.
There was another invasion on the other side of the country.
the 3 witches I mentioned had attacked Cricketh, and they had the abilities of creating undead through their a form of shadowmancy with the flesh molding of one of the witches can do. It has resulted in a massive meat tower and the potential deaths of possibly tens of thousands of people.
Mm-hmm.
I would have pity.
What a beauty. Oh my God.
For shame.
But they're dead now, and their masters are still trying to come back here.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna start looking into those scrolls now, trying to forget about like most of what we were just talking about. Into those like tubes.
He'll turn towards one of the stone giants and he goes, may I receive more cylinders on the entity known as Baphomet? And they'll kind of like give a nod, they'll go over, like start looking through some things and basically bring it over. Yeah, if there's anything that you guys would like to look further into, I will tell you what you will learn.
I will
in just a
go.
moment.
Yeah, I will. I'm going through those tubes of Pazuzu.
I'm gonna ask them if they have anything about Marilith and fuck, what's the name of my god?
Dendar.
Oh,
Dendar,
Dendar,
yeah.
yeah. They can pull something, yeah. They can. The Marilith and Dendar. Actually, curiously. Yeah. All right. They'll find something for you. Yeah. So first with Pazuzu, you are going to get a little poem.
Oh, cool.
Let's
and I
go.
will place that in Gezro for you.
Very poetic.
The thing will say, tongue plucked raw from gaping maw, blood from vein, let it fall like rain. Behold these eyes, your bloody prize. And now the fall from vaulted hall. These bones, this flesh, consume it all. Pazuzu, Pazuzu, Pazuzu.
Why is everything with him a poem?
Because he
like
likes literature, man.
Yeah.
He's a culture god.
Literature covers more than poems.
Well, he likes
He
poems, okay?
has a flair for
Jesus.
the dramatics, okay? Let him be.
Yeah, man.
What you can get from Pazuzu is basically there is a lot of association with flight. Like, again, this is more so some people's kind of like first-hand accounts or like second-party accounts put together, but it's things of like what you can gather from reading all of these. He seems to be associated with flight, wind, winged creatures. maybe most common kind of thing that you might come across that is associated with him are a type of demon known as rocks, um, tall bird creatures. Um, these things are also known for being very violent, very like blood hungry,
Huh.
very very malicious, like just ready to attack kind of thing. Like it's like a thing of you'll get like some stories of maybe somebody finding like people that are worshiping Pazuzu and potentially being able to summon one of these things, and just how these things, if left to their own devices, like to just be very sadistic. Like they seem to enjoy like just watching things suffer as they're killing them. They like to play with their food. Um, but there are other accounts of Pazuzu seeming to reach out to people who are in search of power. Um, it seems that there are a fair amount of like there's like a couple things of like noted or like people that, from what you can tell, this might be like people that have come by through this through like journals and things that might have been given to this library, and you find out that there's like people who say that they have had like they've been able to like call out and like maybe receive some sort of interaction to Pazuzu. It seems like a thing of like this seems like an entity that seems kind of ready to reach out to other people. Like it's this thing of there might be others that are willing to try to interact with demonic entities, but it can be like more difficult. Like it's like a thing of like sometimes you have to prove yourself. Um, for Pazuzu, it seems like they're willing to help people that seem to be in need. Um, like it might be things of like people calling out to Pazuzu if like I don't know, like maybe if they're it's like entries of like, oh, I was lost, or I fell down through like some cavern or something, and I like ended up like I heard that you could call out to Pazuzu, and like basically winds helped me find my way back or something like that, or like very minor things of just this entity for whatever reason helping people from time to time. Um, and yeah, that's like the main thing that you can get from this is just it is on top of that, I guess like their depiction being like it is a depiction of a humanoid man with four wings and like a bird face and this like windy kind of wavy hair.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but yeah, those are the main things that you'll get from the information here on Pazuzu.
Mm,
Okay.
I
I'll
see.
copy down more what I can on that.
Mm-hmm. For Citri,
Mm-hmm.
what you will find here is basically these records on these entities. some of them will be like more recent, like within the last 10 years kind of thing. There are some that are a bit older. And usually it is referenced of like there is a lot of reference of people coming from the realm of dreams, which after time you can start to like realize that this is in reference of
how they show up, basically.
no, it's like how they view the world above, like the people up top. It's like they, for whatever reason, the stone giants refer to it as like the realm of dreams.
Right.
And but what you can get mostly is just the Merilith itself seems to like, from like, it's like a situation of somebody explaining this information to them and them kind of ascribing some of these features. Like, while there's differences, it's like a thing of like, oh, there have been other demonic entities that seem to match these kind of similar like qualities. It just seems like this one is different for some reason.
Right.
So like basically like you'll get from like most of the stuff that you know, like the association with shadow and things like that. This thing seems to be some kind of entity that seems to be able to like directly interact with their followers.
Right.
Besides that, on Dendar, Dendar seems to be an entity that is like, to them seems very odd, because it is like a thing of like, this is a deity of a, this is a dream deity that consists within the dream. And from their perspective, the way that they understand it, they kind of view it as like, from, because these are like very old kind of information that they'll get from like maybe hundreds of years now ago, but it's like this thing of what they can gather from this is that Dendar seems to be an entity that seems to protect people, or let's like protect them in their dreams, but also seems to be like a an entity that just has control of dreams, like in general, like it's like a like a, and there's like a point where they start to describe this as this being a deity of dream, to an extent can make dreams manifest.
Right.
So it's like this from what they understand, it seems to be a deity that seems to have like a lot of abilities of like manipulating minds and things like that, and just at further extents being able to like cause like dreams to affect people's reality.
Right.
But that's like the old shit that they have on it.
Okay.
And that's like the most of information that you can get.
That's fair. That's fair. I'll take it. I'll take it.
I guess there'd be a point where, like, after this, Ezekiel would kind of approach with all of you and just go,
Mm-hmm.
"How does your information fare? What have you found?"
Not much I didn't know already. But yeah. I was just trying to get more information on the Maryland. Everything checks out with what we have experienced so far.
What have you? I'm gonna, like, look at you, Jeff.
Well, starts off with a poem that Paw calls out to him. And then he goes on to talk about associated demons called Vrox. And like, more of just based upon like I'll relay everything else within it.
Yeah.
Give that a
Like, kind of take that in, just kind of think about it, and goes, interesting. From my research, all I've really found is that Baphomet hates elves.
Huh.
For whatever reason. And they have an... Seems that cultists become animalistic over time.
Interesting.
Seems to have the ability to physically warp people.
Oh. Any key characteristics or
Horns, usually. They seem to wish to make them more like themselves. If anything, it seems like they become more Minotaur-like.
Right.
Though I suppose there are other traits to it, but mostly horns of fine distinction.
Thank you for hydrate. Huh?
okay.
But for now, I think I've done enough research.
It's been almost 3 hours. Figured you'd need something. Thank you. Appreciate it.
He'll just he'll start to make his way past you guys, and just go until we meet again. And
Bye.
he will start to move up the stairs and try to leave here.
Right. Wait, what the heck?
What?
Oh, it does work.
It was delayed.
It was delayed for some reason.
You know, for a second there, it was like they like landed in the pool, like bathtub thing. And I was just like, Chloe's just like until we meet again. They dive into the water. It's like, where'd they go?
Flies off.
Damn, bro.
I'm actually a water dragon.
Damn, bro. Why would you do that? So crazy.
No. I know.
Again, you'll feel this rumble kind of going off. And it'll just kind of die down again.
I'm gonna ask one of the giants what that rumble could be.
Yeah, I will do
Is
the
that
same.
another purple worm? Not again.
He'll kind of... You'll notice them kind of like look up at that again, and they'll just kind of seem to ignore it. If you go up to one of them and ask, they'll say, "Oh, nothing. Nothing too concerning."
Right.
Insight on that.
Yeah, that you can.
Damn,
Okay.
30.
So
Damn, bro.
you can tell that there is a layer to it where it's just like you get a feeling like they know what that is, and they're just kind of choosing to just kind of ignore it. It's just like no, it's that or whatever. Like it's like a thing of it's like just a nothing too concerning, kind of like a don't mind that.
Oh, yeah.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah, they're the keepers of the place,
Don't
so I guess
worry.
they'll know more than me. So yeah. Honestly, I'm actually feeling a little. They have like things on Merilith and Dendar.
Mm-hmm.
Do they have anything on Lunara?
That is a fine question.
I will ask this to a giant.
Yeah. He will go, oh, another one of the dream deities. And he will kind of go through some of these cylinders, and he will pluck something out and basically just hand it over. And he goes, not much information, but we have some. There was one who was documented to have passed um around this area long while back.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Huh. Okay. I'll read the tube.
There would basically be information on a woman who would seem to have passed through here. Not necessarily passed through here specifically, but more like documentation and like
Mm-hmm.
secondhand accounts of just someone who had traversed through the Underdark. Um, White-haired woman that had
Mm-hmm.
a scythe-like weapon. Um,
Oh, that was all
and
clear.
basically worshipped a deity that they had said was accompanied with like another. It was part of a pair. Um, that would be like be part of a sun and moon deity.
Ah.
Um, this would also kind of like be cross referenced to the fact that it's just like um, this sounds similar to a no longer practiced religion that apparently the elves used to also worship. Is a pre Lulth kind of thing from what they can gather.
Oh, the drow. Like so. Okay. Oh. Hmm. She was down here before? Oh, I gotta ask
How
her
do you think she
again.
found the aboleth?
Oh, true. What? That's when she disappeared. Okay. Guess that's around the time when she disappeared for that. Okay. Okay. Yeah. I'm fascinated by this. Was this like a giant size tube or a me size tube?
More like you-sized tube.
Okay. Like I will then return it if I can.
Yeah, he'll very daintily kind of pick it up from you and move it back onto a shelf.
Oh, thank you so much. Uh
Damn, bro. Damn, bro.
I, what?
No, nothing.
I mean, it's neat. It's like the drow that
Mm-hmm.
used to worship
The plot
Lenara with it,
thickens.
and then they turn their backs. What? Yeah.
The thick blood ends.
Yeah.
I think we should probably try to find Ernest.
Mm-hmm.
Should we?
See if there's more
Ernest?
information. Ernest,
Oh,
yeah,
The
the
giant.
the
yeah.
head library. I guess head library.
The
Yeah, head
librarian.
librarian.
Okay.
Mm.
Should we
'Cause-
ask about the matron and the fake son and all that shebang and see what they say about it?
Oh no, we could check that up. I guess before looking for Ernest, I'll ask about that. It's like
I'm
with the
gonna go
matron and
to
their
the
fake
bathroom. Yeah,
and the
right.
son
Okay.
that they
Okay.
called for. If there's anything on that.
Yeah, there could be some there'd be some documentation on it of like basically when that city started to become more of a prominent city. Um basically it would be about how a drow city was basically being attacked by some vampiric creature. Some entity was attacking the city, and they suspect, like from what's like written, it's just like a thing of like there's a couple theories to it, but like the main idea is just like they suspect that they made some sort of deal with some sort of demonic entity. Um, they
God fucking damn it.
were able to basically cause a barrier to help keep the city safe, and they
What?
from there began to like expand. Welcome back. They'd be able to like expand and start to flourish more, becoming like a more powerful city. Uh, a lot of the things that they get there are not as easily available. Like one of the biggest things, like a huge export that they would have is wood. Um, fucking which it would also be referenced that there are other places in the Underdark that are similar to that city, but they're like
Which city?
Casa del Sol.
Casa del Sol.
Oh, yeah, the Drow
Um,
city.
so it's just like a thing of because there'd be like other places that have um similar kind of appearances to like having false suns and having like false skies and things like that. Uh, but not as large as that entire city.
Right.
But yeah, so it's just it's thought that she's made some sort of deal and basically got was able to add this protection, and from there that city rose in power, and
Mm.
yeah,
Okay.
Okay.
that's the main thing. Yeah, it's
Did we end up
nothing.
searching anything about the vampires? I don't remember.
No.
That's a
Having
good
little
question.
bit of a bad connection. Yeah, because it was mentioned. I don't remember if we followed through.
Well, it was mentioned, but we didn't follow through.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. We should probably do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you could basically if you ask him, he'd be able to like bring you some stuff on vampires, other undead. Um, it would come up that there is certain phenomenon in the Underdark as well, where it's like as you're researching this, it's like a thing of like, oh yeah, sometimes if left unattended, certain bodies can be like they like if they're left out in the Underdark, there are times where the bodies will just kind of by themselves reanimate.
Ha.
Um, Besides that, vampires are a very special case. They seem to only happen through basically like being given by another vampire. Um, I guess the appearance of vampires were not like it's not like it's a common thing, but it's like more they've probably like sprouted around like the last like 700 years kind of thing.
Okay. 700 years? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so it's like within it. What if it's like. Okay, this is going to go further from it. Would there be documentation of a first vampire?
Hmm. There would be documentation of basically you would be able to find information on a prominent vampire that seemed to have been a drow who had basically taken up power and started to create a bunch of vampire spawn. They were a big issue because they didn't really have any weaknesses um, until clerics of Loth were able to deal with them.
Okay. So
Right.
nothing that would be like considered a father of vampires? Or was that the
Um,
prominent figure?
so the most prominent figure, like it's just like because there would have been like it's like a thing of it's not really known if there's like a source. They just know that it's like, oh yeah, there were just sightings of this like new type of undead that started to pop up. And this one was around for a while, and then they started to become a bit of a problem. And so
Nice.
people showed up to take care of them.
Okay. I guess this might be my last thing before wanting to fully go find like Irmis. If there's any form of like documentation of a form of cult of vampires, like any like
Cult of
cult like
vampires.
ability of vampires.
Hmm.
I would say you don't really find anything on that, like looking into vampires. There's no like vampire worship or anything like that. Um,
Or nothing that
there
can be
hasn't
called
been
like
like
a deity of vampires or anything.
no.
Okay. Okay. And then that'll be the last thing, and we're gonna go. I'm gonna go see
As you go
what's
to do
going
that,
on with what.
I'm gonna go use the bathroom real quick.
No,
Okay.
no, you can't do that.
Okay.
Oh,
It's
there.
illegal.
That's not allowed.
yeah, if you guys want, we could take a little break.
Okay.
Yeah, sure.
Sub guys.
Hmm.
Should we just like break the rules and
Mm,
kill that guy or nah?
No, we can't break the
eh,
rules. We are the guest. They are guests. We're their guests.
eh.
True. He's
Listen,
evil.
he is also honoring their rules right now.
He's
Yeah, they seem
evil.
rather chill.
It's the thing is though,
Hmm.
if we were to break the rules and he didn't, and he came into a situation where he had to defend himself, that makes us worse than him.
That is true.
Do you want to be worse than him, Yari?
No. Well,
Yeah.
why would you say that? How dare you? Evil.
Evil.
You monster! Can't believe you would imply such a thing.
Well,
Well,
How are we on time, by the way? Because it's 11 already. Just wanted
I'm
to.
okay.
I just wanted to
I'm a
check.
bit eepy, but I'm okay.
Mm-hmm.
I can keep
I could probably go
going.
for like 1 more hour or so.
Gotcha.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 1 hour
Let's see if I
sounds
can get
doable.
something to eat.
Yeah,
I'll
get some
be
food.
back in a bit.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll be right back.
Okay. So I put the BRB sign. And some grocery shopping tomorrow, and my dad wants to get it done before he goes to work. I see, I see. That's good. He not a sprite young man, so he needs help. Gotcha. Yeah, I usually do the. I mean, my mom likes to do the groceries, but I usually sometimes do it instead of her.
Okay, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Thank
Okay, I'm also back.
Welcome back.
Thank
I'm going
you.
to get food.
Okay.
Did you guys see that some crazy group of people are trying to make an AI movie that is going to
Oh my
come in
God.
it's going to come to the cinemas.
Jeez.
Oh man.
Yeah.
I hope it does shit.
I mean, it looks like ass. Like, looks really bad.
I
let me
hope
show you.
people. I hope it gets the fucking. What do you call it? I hope it gets like the same treatment as that vampire movie.
Which one?
The
Morbius?
fucking one. Yeah, Morbius. I hope it gets the Morbius treatment, where I also forget the name of it.
Fuck. What
Or
vampire
it's like
movie?
it just
Which vampire movie are you talking about?
Morbius.
Oh, you were talking about Morbius?
Yeah, I was actually talking about Morbius. Yeah.
That's funny.
Objection!
Holy fuck, that's loud. We are gonna morph. Welcome, Los Buttes. How are you doing?
Oh my god, it looks terrible. What the fuck?
It looks fucking awful, dude.
Oh, it looks fucking weird. What the hell?
I mean, it's AI, dude. Like, it just fucking sucks. I don't understand why they are trying to push that shit. Makes no sense.
Well, they want
to
to
me.
like. I feel like the idea is they're probably trying to show that like, oh, you could like profit off of this shit.
I mean, I guess, but Jesus Christ, that's gonna be so ass.
Dude, it's so ass because it's like, it's so goofy looking. Like it's like, it's the same two people constantly, and they're constantly fucking shifting. They look different.
Yeah, dude, it's fucking. Ugh.
There's
Awful.
like a small section where they're like walking over the bridge, and it looks like they're just like sliding onto it. Then
Yeah,
like
it
the
looks
legs stopped
fucking-
tracking and changed it. And just
looks
like
so fucking weird.
maybe just
I'm
put
gonna
your
post it in the
infused.
chat so you guys can witness this horrifying monstrosity.
It feels like one of those ads from those dating sim iPhone games.
It kind of does, not gonna lie. Well, it fucking sucks, dude. I hate humanity.
Nah, it's pretty ugly.
Dude, imagine. Oh god, if I had the power to work at a supermarket and manage the music on the speakers, I would put this song all day.
That'd be
Just-
funny.
That'd be fucking hilarious. Like, I would put it on until someone complains.
Fucking. It'd be really funny, I guess, because it's like there'd be a level to it where I'd be confused to like just go, is this fucking is this just straight up
fucking
like Zelda music?
What the hell? That'd be fucking hilarious. I'm so funny.
I'm so funny.
Oh, I hated it. Like, it even makes you feel very tired, you know?
Yeah, that lethargy of just like the heat.
Yeah. Yeah, all day it was just like, oh, zombified slightly. Then again, I did only sleep like 4 hours, so that maybe that had part to it.
Probably didn't help.
Yeah, that probably, yeah. Uh-huh.
I was gonna ask if you got much sleep after the stream yesterday.
I mean, I did sleep like 4 hours, then I woke up like super early.
Oh, I see.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, I passed the fuck out.
Nice. Yeah. Oh, well, you didn't notice, right? Because you passed out. My internet died.
Oh,
Yeah, my internet went to shit. Like at 2 a.m. something like that.
oh, so like a bit
yeah,
after I left or some shit.
yeah, literally a few minutes after you left.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it was very annoying. Very, very annoying.
It's because I wasn't there. It's my fault. I'm sorry.
Yeah, definitely your fault. I hate you. I can't believe you would do such a thing. But yeah, it was fucking annoying, dude.
That sounds really fucking annoying. That sucks.
Yeah.
RMR is gone. Time to die.
Yeah, fucking internet. Fucking ISP, man.
That shit happened to me the other
you know
day.
What? Like it happened to you, but it also, like, it happened to me too, like a couple of days before, right? I think, or last week.
Yeah.
I don't remember.
I think you also had like another moment.
Yeah, I had like a shitty internet moment, and I believe maybe they are doing like troubleshooting at that time.
Oh yeah.
So I'm gonna try to finish or end streams before 2 a.m. now. Just for a while.
Cool.
Just
just
for a
that
while.
it's not like.
Yeah, just so, yeah. I mean, it did come back like in 20 minutes. But yeah.
Don't they know that the people that need the internet the most are up at that time?
Like, for real, dude. For real.
Dude, do it like at 6 in the morning.
I'm finding a custom braces to my 5 app. Let's go. What are you adding?
This is the Goku race. It adds Goku.
Wow.
Amazon was a fun one to add.
Amazon was a fun one to add. Nice. Like, you literally added the Amazon, like, ladies? Cool.
I know there was a really old, I think it was a class rather than a race. But it was just a thing of like, oh yeah,
Snooze.
the Amazon, there was an Amazon class, and it's just like a whole thing of like, oh, you have advantage against men. This is like, I think it was like a thing of like 1D&D or some shit, but it was just like, oh, you have advantage against men because they don't think that women can fight.
Oh.
And
Hey Hong, what's up?
that was a lot of the class.
Valid. Ah, look at that. I can do that emo too. Give me a sec. See this one? Yeah.
Do the sheen. Hit him with the sheen. I wish you could have your hand like move up.
Actually,
I did see your tweet earlier. Yeah.
I did find an app that kinda does body tracking too.
Ooh.
Can you put your finger up? I'm working on it, okay? I'll try to set it up. I tried to set it up in the morning, but I was just like reading the documentation and watching a couple tutorials on YouTube just to like learn how to do it. I really want to get a leap motion. You don't need a leap motion for this. You can do it with just one phone or a webcam. Let me send you the thing. Though I did ask Bonicula if she knew about it, and she told me that she tried it, but she thinks that the lighting in her room is not very good because it just didn't work super well for her. But yeah. Oh, I know. I do hand tracking with Waterloo. No, this is not Waterloo. This is a different one. Let me. Where are you, Maury? I hate that fucking streamer mode is enabled. I never find people on my friends
Yeah,
list.
because it's like
It's so hard. Oh, there you are.
it makes them letters.
Yeah. Sometimes it reads the glare on my glasses as fingers. Yeah, check that app I sent you. It's an indie app. Looks interesting. I'm gonna test it out. I'll try to test it tomorrow. We'll see how it goes. I mean, not on stream. I'll test it before. And then maybe we could do a test stream later. We'll see.
Okay.
That Twitter name is silly. Yeah, it's a funny name. If you use a phone as a webcam, you will need to download a different app. It's called. Wait, let me find it. Wait. Oh shit. You know what? I know how to find it. You need to download another app called. Where is it? Fuck. Eto. The hell?
What the hell?
It's
What the
not
hell?
here. Where? Irion what? I want to send you. Irion webcam. You need to download that both on your computer and on your phone, I think. I think it does support Arcade. I think. Unsure. I haven't tested it out yet. But I did see a couple videos of people using it, and it looks pretty good. Looks pretty good for real. For real. So I think you can use it in conjunction with BC Face or Waterloo. And it will provide better tracking, I guess. Unsure. I have to do testing. I'll get back to you on that. Also, if my lighting is ass, maybe it's not gonna super work. We'll find out, I guess. I do need to get a better lighting for my setup. I believe we had to do this hoop jumping just because I don't have an iPhone. I mean, you don't need an iPhone. You can use Android too. Should work. Ring lights aren't terribly expensive nowadays. No, they're not. I think it's like $100 or $50, something like that. Like the expensive ones. And the cheaper ones are probably cheaper than that. And you could even try to make yours with like just lamp, I guess. But I'm kind of lazy. Though, if I'm gonna do that, I really should invest in a new desk. In a new desk, actually, because mine is not ideal for streaming. It's not. Yeah, it's a bit too narrow, so I don't have a lot of space.
Oh, I get you.
Yeah, I need one that have more depth, I guess. So I could put the monitors a bit further back and have space for the fucking arms that hold the camera and the light and all that bullshit.
The best desk that I ever had was there was a while where I just had a straight up fucking a picnic table, like one of those fold out like plastic picnic tables.
Yeah.
And that shit was huge, so it was fucking awesome to use as a desk.
Yeah, those are very big. Yeah. I mean, I do have one of those. We should have one of those laying around here somewhere. But I'd rather have like an actual desk.
Like an actual desk, yeah, no, for sure. I also would have had an actual, would rather have an actual desk, but at the same time, it's like a thing of like, I want a desk, but I want it to be just as big.
I mean, yeah. Yeah.
Because, fucking, my mom one time tried to, like, replace it with, like, another table, but it was, like, a tiny, tiny fucking table, like, barely any of my shit fit on there. And, so in the end, I bought a desk. And that's the current one that I have, and it's okay. It's serviceable. It works.
I mean, if it works, it works.
I think the big saving grace on it is that it has a shelf on it, and I've been able to put like a bunch of shit on that shelf, so it clears up room.
That's good. Yeah.
Yeah. Pretty epic, pretty pog.
Pretty poggers. Man, I also should take my computer to the shop because I got the new fans.
Ooh.
Yeah, I was thinking maybe if I should just take it tomorrow so it gets like upgraded.
I mean,
That way
yeah.
I'll have it on Monday or Tuesday. That would be good. Probably.
Well, would you want to do that because we're doing stuff this Saturday?
Oh shit, that's right. And I'll probably take it on Monday then. If I take it on Friday, it's not gonna be ready by Saturday. Yeah, I'll take it on Monday. That should that should do the trick. Finish eating my potash. I'll be there in a sec. Okay. How are you feeling? Reasons.
Yeah, are we on time?
I could do another. I could go for like half an hour to be honest, but I don't know.
Okay.
I mean, we could stop here too. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, we can pause here if you need.
Yeah, actually, that'd be nice because it's like 1:30 a.m. for me. So.
Yeah, no worries. Yeah, we can pause here.
No problemo, homie. All right, guys. We're gonna do a little raid then. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you, Mario. Time and reasons for the game.
Mhm.
Yeah, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for something that I totally remember.
Wow, that was very fun.
What is it that you're doing tomorrow? Hold on.
She just said she totally remembers.
Yeah.
Do you have anything listed for tomorrow?
I do. I just don't remember.
Oh, Persona 3.
Yeah, I'm gonna play Persona. That is true. That's the plan. We'll.
It's gonna be Helldivers instead. It's.
I mean, maybe. Thank you, Imperial Gothic. It's fun watch. Thank you, thank you. We try to
Glad
keep
you
it
enjoyed.
fun. But yeah. So let's see who's online. Oh, you know what? Aya is online. So let's rate Aya. They are playing Little Kitty Big City. Which looks fun. So we're gonna do a raid, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for some Persona. If you got the emotes, copy paste the first message, and if you don't, copy paste the second one. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Hope you have a good night, and I love you all. Mwah.